Warning: the following actions you see or hear are meant for adults and being performed by adults, both responsible and of legal age. If you are neither, do not attempt any of this at home. Viewer discretion is advised. Thank you and enjoy.
Welcome to the Best Buds Podcast, episode 4. I probably should have talked into the mic, realistically, but today I'm jeezus, and I'm here with Hunter.
Yo, welcome.
And I'm also here with another special guest today, Hunter.
Hey, how's it going?
We're not going to do that the whole episode. That's going to get really confusing really fucking fast. So he's going to go by Christian.
I'm going to go by Hunter.
He's going to go by Hunter as
Right.
per usual, so that doesn't get you guys a little mixed up when you're
Host privileges right there.
right. That's some Minecraft PS3 type shit. Xbox 360.
Bro has operator.
Bro has op, bro. But yes, today we're filming another episode. We have a great guest with us here today. Someone I've known for like 6 years?
I'd say six.
6 years?
7, maybe
6,
even
7,
pushing it.
Pushing
Yeah.
7, maybe. I'm not sure. Time's all wonky for me.
Yeah, I understand, bro. No, it's been a minute since at least like freshman year in high school. I'd say.
I think so, and it's crazy because we never even went to the same high school or anything. Like, it's just like a mutual friend kind of thing. At the end of the day, like, Arizona is such a small place. Everybody knows that. Everybody who lives here that's watching this will know Arizona is such a small fucking state. Like,
yeah,
he may not know everybody, but like,
I make it a point and not to get to know people. I don't want to fuck you people. I'm just kidding.
People disappoint you now.
Yeah.
No, but like, suppose like, for example, I'll know this one person, and I'll have a whole separate from a whole separate era of my life that doesn't even live in the same area as this other person, and I'll mention this one person that I'm friends with, and they'll be like, they'll say their last name. I'll be like, yeah, that's them. They'll be like, how do you know them? I'll be like, oh, I know them this way, blah 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 blah. And I'll be like, how do you know them? And vice versa. And it's just like, man, like, this really is such a small world, even with however many fucking people live here.
bro. I always say it's a small world after those conversations,
interactions,
bro. Yeah,
literally.
damn, it's such a small world.
And it sounds so cliche to say.
I know, but like, bro, you just have to say it.
It was true, because I don't know. I mean, I meet a lot of people, and this podcast is another big thing that helps me with that, because I love talking to people. I love talking to people, picking people's minds, getting to know people, and I feel like I've said this on almost every episode at this point, but I just love doing it. It's so much fun.
I'm doing this to get to know people. I'm not good with fucking people. All right, or I'm not. Hold up, let's take that.
What'd you say?
Up.
What'd you say? Repeat that.
No, but I'm honestly not good like with talking and getting to know people, and I mean, so I don't really have a lot of people I would consider like real friends, but
Right.
they're like friends. They're not like those close friends. I've only got a few of those.
Would you say they're like, you're more acquainted with them?
I'm acquainted with them. I'd call them my friend.
Right.
I probably wouldn't take a bullet for them. So there's maybe three non-family members in my life who I do that for. And
We won't go down that list. We
Yeah.
don't want to make everybody jealous here.
No. no, but I have the feeling the 3 should know who they are.
Real. And I don't blame you. Because out here, it is truly it's a small world, but it's a cruel one. These people are fake-ass motherfuckers out here. And, I mean, realistically, I would say everywhere, but Arizona's, I feel like it's such a big hot spot for people who are just, like,
Pieces of
shit.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I've also been to Florida, so there's that.
Don't
get me wrong.
Florida's like a different game, though. Those are like,
Listen,
I feel like that's
I have some
like,
people in Florida that I love. They're awesome.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
amazing
of course.
people. Very few of them, but they exist. Regardless, I mean, I was in Florida for 4 or 5 days, and I didn't even go to like Miami. The closest I went was Orlando.
You only got attacked by what? 2 meth heads?
No,
Only 2.
Dude, when I got attacked by like 5. No, but
Rookie numbers.
I'm telling you, the energy out there is so different, and I feel it. I'm walking around like on the streets with my homies, like we're out and out in the town, and the energy there is just different. You can feel it coming off the people.
It's just a better energy. Arizona it feels dull. Everybody feels.
No, I'm not even saying that.
Oh,
There's a
you're
worse
not?
energy.
Oh, there's a worse
Florida,
energy.
the
That's pretty bad.
the energy
What
coming
energy
from
is-
people in Florida were that. I didn't like.
I don't
that.
know. I see the beaches and shit, but I guess you were going in the winter, so it's probably.
I guess, yeah. I don't know, but like just
I would never.
I
go
was
in the
told
winter.
that-
That sounds fucking terrible.
I was told by his parents that people out there aren't necessarily the best people. A lot of people are assholes out there. And even Jordan says the same thing. That's our buddy. He's the one that lives in Florida, just for
Gotcha.
context.
Okay.
But yeah, like he even told me himself, people out there are not very nice. And I kind of got that vibe and energy off of people just walking around people at night. And I mean, I have a story. I don't think I told this on the podcast yet. About when we went out. We went to, I think it was like a pool hall, and it had like other shit there too. It was like a bar. I think it was it was a kava bar. It was a kava bar.
Okay.
And we, walked in, and there was just a bunch of different people, and we went and sat down, and there was this lady that had this, I think it was a cat or a kitten. She had a kitten with her, and my two friends, they went up to her and like interacted with her because they saw the kitten. It was like, oh, adorable little kitten. Maybe been a puppy, whatever. It was a cute little animal.
Shit, I would have interacted with it too.
Right.
Come on, though.
And so, that interaction happened. They came back and sit down. The girl walks over to the group that was like over playing pool or whatever. And, she starts talking to them. And this one dude with he had he just looked like a fucking douchebag. He had like neck tats, the way he dressed, he just looked fucking stupid.
Okay.
And he started looking over at us. And I was facing away, so I didn't see it, but they were looking towards, and they were like, yo, he's like glancing over at us. He's like talking to her and glancing over at us. I'm like, bro, don't tell me some shit's about to start. Not saying it did. Fortunately, nothing did happen, but we did get a little close. And they were saying, bro, if they want to fight, we'll kick their ass. Like this motherfucker's just looking at us for no reason. Like there was nothing going on whatsoever. And so we went outside because we got bored. Like it was nothing to do. We got bored. We went outside to leave, and one of the homies had seen a car across the street, and he went to go take a picture of it. So me and my other homie were waiting, and this dude, the fucking douchebag, was outside with his friend smoking like a joint or something off to the side. The douchebag starts walking away, and he starts walking towards us. Then he walks past us, and he's going like a pretty quick pace. And other dude comes back across the street. He's like, fuck what? Sorry. He came back across the street, and we started walking towards the truck, which coincidentally his truck was parked towards the way that the two guys were smoking. But the one guy was still left there, his friend. So we started walking towards, and the friend started walking our way too to pass us. And the dude who was across the street, my friend's buddy, was like, he's like, man, if that guy wants a fucking problem, I'll whoop his ass. I'll kick his ass right here and now. And as the guy was passing us, I definitely know he heard him say that. I turn around and see the dude start walking even faster toward his buddy, and I'm like, oh shit. So then the truck was right there, so we got in and dipped. I'm like, bro, that could have turned out so much worse. Because I could tell, they were giving off that, I want to fucking whoop your ass energy.
Yeah.
And I don't fuck with that. Yeah, I don't know. It's just
I don't like scary people.
Floridians, is that
Floridians?
fucking
Floridians? These Floridians are fucking...
I figure you go to a fucking place that's already humid, and then you make it fucking cold. Everybody there is going to become 10 times.
That's just the East Coast.
That's why I don't live in the East Coast.
East Coast is just dull and dry, bro.
Maybe one day when I'm making $1 bajillion a year, I'll rent a penthouse in fucking New York City.
But the only way you catch on the East Coast is if I'm in a big ass I'm
gonna be living like Patrick Bateman.
I'm not gonna
commit a bunch of murders though.
You know, be really dope. One of those old Victorian homes, the super old
like a cottage.
Wait, no, the super Gothic looking pointy architecture, old how do I describe Victorian?
Gru's house.
Yeah, kind of like Gru's house except it's not all black. It's just
yeah.
It's that style. I don't know how else to describe it.
In the fucking woods?
No, it's in major cities. There's tons of them out on the East Coast because that's where...
think gargoyles and shit.
Let me look up a Victorian home right now just so you can get it.
Why I'm blanking, bro. I think I know what you're talking about.
Are you already that high? Damn.
No. I can lock in real quick if I need.
Lock in right now. I'm about to show you a Victorian home.
I'm locked.
Alright. Yo, read this.
Oh, type shit? Oh, yeah.
That super kind of
almost okay.
Churchy looking architecture.
More story fucking.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Those, I think owning a home like that would be so super dope solely because I have the chance of getting a ghost in my house. And I just think
you'd want that?
low key. Well, I wouldn't live there all the time. Obviously.
Oh.
I wouldn't fucking live in a house with a ghost. You'd be fucked up. But I mean, just to have like
wake up with your pants around
What?
your butt in the air, face down, like shit. What happened? You ever seen a haunted house, the parody of Paranormal Activity with Marlon? I think his name's Marlon Wayans.
I don't think so. No.
The dude who does all the scary movies, the black dude, who's in every like scary movie.
I've seen the scary movies, but I don't think I've seen
the haunted house. I don't know. It was on Netflix for a while as a kid, and I remember watching it. It's a stupid. There was a bit where the ghost fucked him, and it was stupid as fuck.
Oh nah.
Anyways, start getting into the actual podcast and talking to our guest.
Oh, right.
Christian here, aka Hunter. I'm curious. We have been in contact over the last however many years, but I haven't really gotten a chance to sit down and talk with you, see what you're doing. I know you work at In-N-Out. That's pretty much the extent of my knowledge.
Yeah, bro. I'm called the Grill Master.
Oh shit!
I'll just play.
Bro thinks he's SpongeBob over here.
Dude, I be flipping them patties, bro. Like
I believe it. How much
consistently?
I gotta know how much you get paid. You're doing my In-N-Out for a while.
Alright. So basically, we just opened up a new store on Power and the 202, and we have these people that come in from literally all across the coast to open up the store.
Really? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're called All Stars, and then they're also called like a 470 team. Like we put a lot of work into opening a store. It's like huge for the company.
Would you be considered an all-star technically?
No. You have to be full-time to all-star. But I just transfer there just because like I wanted to. And basically, if the all-stars are there, everyone gets a $2 pay increase until there's zero left. So we got rounds and rounds of all-stars. So the store opened in October, and we just lost our last one 3 days ago. So I've had a $2 increase for 4 months just because other people were working there.
Wait, I'm gonna just go ahead and assume you have like you already make decent pay there. You've been at In-N-Out since you pretty much started working, right?
Yeah, so ever since I've been 16, I'm about to turn.
That's crazy.
Yeah, bro, it's fucking ridiculous.
I had so many jobs I couldn't even.
Bro, but anyways, so if we want to count that in, I made $24 an hour. But $2 decrease, so now I make 22 even.
That's not bad. I mean, I'm sure it's kind of a bitch working there sometimes. You get busy as fuck.
Or when just people want to walk in and be like, yo, you got like a chicken sandwich back there. And I'm like, get the fuck out of my store. I can't stand motherfuckers sometimes, bro. They're the most ridiculous like customers I've ever seen.
So that's how I feel like whenever motherfuckers like, just like they ask stupid questions. Because I used to work in fast food. I work in food now again, but fast food... I feel like it's also kind of a different ballgame. Like when it comes to restaurants, like I'm a line cook, so I don't have to interact with the customers for shit. Thank God. But like in service or in fast food, I was working in service most of the time. So I was, giving them at the window, taking orders on the
McDonald's,
headset.
right?
Yeah, I've worked at McDonald's. Okay. I've worked at Little Caesars. I've worked at
right. Dude, you were low key cooking with Little Caesars, bro. You were there for a minute. Oh.
He was at a couple.
I was at a few. I've been at a few Little Caesars.
Oh, that's fucking why.
Let's count them on. I see how many hands.
Do you want to go through my job history right now? Because I can off the top of my head.
All right, fuck it. Shoot it.
All right, so we got first was Little Caesars. Yes, you're right. I was there from June of 2020 to March of 2021. Okay. I went to Walmart and I worked at the Signal Butte Walmart.
Was it with Justin?
It was with Justin. I think Jacob Wolfer's Burger.
Oh, I forgot. He worked there too. Bro. I totally forgot.
And I was there for like 2 months, like maybe 2.5 max. And I was like, this is too fucking far. I'm not dealing with this. So I transferred, or I went to a different job at the McDonald's that was like 5 minutes from my house. Okay. Because the Walmart was like 20.
Okay.
And at that point in time, I was like, 20 minutes is too fucking bullshit of a drive. I don't want to make this drive. Because at this time, I lived in Santan with my parents.
Right.
And do you know where Combs is at?
Yeah.
I lived past there.
Yeah. Bro, I've been at your house like 2 or 3 times.
Right. You've been to my house. Okay, so my parents, yeah, you know where my parents' house at? Yeah, I had to go all the way up and take Ironwood all the way down to the Signal Butte Walmart. Bro. So like I was like, fuck that. I don't want to keep doing that. So I went to a job 5 minutes from my crib. I worked there for the whole summer. That was when I first started smoking at work. That was that was when it really started getting heavy with the smoking, because it was at work. It was like consistently. I was like, fuck it, I'm working at McDonald's. This is also
fucking McDonald's.
Well, this is also the
can't
time.
Get any worse.
I was in high school, so it's like whatever.
No, look, shout out to the McDonald's workers, bro. I mean, I'd be going there getting double cheeseburgers all the time.
Dude,
so
honestly, McDonald's, in my opinion, they fucked up when they made the double cheeseburger, the buy one get one for $1 instead of the McDouble, because the McDouble was like $1.50 cheaper. I don't want to spend $6 on 2 burgers when I could have spent like $4 on 2 burgers, and then you pair that with the 40% off a double cheeseburger coupon.
We know our deals, man.
Yeah, no, I used to.
Bro,
do that
I went
shit
to McDonald's
for a
like 2 days ago. Like, I go to McDonald's. I'm a frequent customer.
Do you?
I got the app, bro.
You want to hear a strat you can use working at McDonald's? This is for everybody who works at McDonald's, and don't share this with your GM or anything because you
Work.
This is the strat. So what you do is when you're working drive-through, specifically if you have a back booth, so like when the people who have the pay window and then you have the food window,
Right.
at the pay window, when people go to pay, back when I worked, a lot of people didn't use the app, and so I would just type in my code, get their fucking points. And so these motherfuckers order like $40 orders, not use their code. Fuck yeah, I'll take 4,000 points on my.
Bro, that's a
thing.
combo like hot and spicy, no?
Huh?
4K points.
No, like hot and spicy is like 1,500.
No, that's like.
Dude, that's like almost 3 hot and spicies.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So
Holy
like,
shit.
so keep this in mind. I was doing this. My friend Adrian was doing this. And my friend at the time, Peyton, was doing this. And
Peyton.
so you remember Peyton? You know Peyton. Fucking Peyton.
I haven't heard that name in a long time.
He's like, Peyton, I haven't heard of that man in years.
Long time ago.
No, so he was working there with us, and so all 3 of us did it. And like I think we had like a combined at least probably like 75 to 100,000 points.
That's so free.
And there was one day where all 3 of us went in and just used all of our points, and we couldn't use multiple points on one order, so we did like separate orders of
like 100,000 points.
Yeah, so like total.
Holy
so it
shit.
was like 1,500 points, 1,500 points, 1,500 points, 4,000 points we're using. Oh, here's another 3,000 points we're using for this. I have a picture of it. There was like 2 of their biggest bags full of just to the brim with food, and then like 2 Happy Meals or some shit.
Right. Bro, about Happy Meals.
Dude, literally, there was so much food. And there was like, we didn't even finish it. It was a fucking waste. I wasted most of it because like I got full and I wasn't going to save the McDonald's because that shit's not going to taste good the next day in the fridge. All right.
I want to save that shit. I want to save that shit and eat it the next morning.
There was so much food left. I genuinely could not have saved all of it. Let's put it that way. Like they took as much as their portion as they wanted. And I ate as much as I possibly could. And I was like, I can't finish all of this.
It checks out, bro. 100,000 points.
But yes, strategy. If you work at McDonald's, do this shit. I'm telling you, it's peak strategy getting free food. Anyways, back to my job journey. McDonald's, I was there for a summer, and it didn't really matter because the lobby was closed the entire summer because they were remodeling the entire lobby. So that was cool. We didn't have to worry about like people walking in on us in the bathroom smoking or whatever. After that summer, I quit and went back to Little Caesars for the rest of the year. Then I went back to that same McDonald's because I went back to the original Little Caesars I worked at. I went back to my original McDonald's.
I remember that. I remember you going back.
And I got fired from McDonald's for some bullshit. I'm telling you this wholeheartedly, I think it was because my GM was racist to white people.
To white people?
Yes. She was like a Dominican and black or something. And she loved all the colored people at her job. Hated the white people. She gave
That's
them
fucked up.
like I remember I got fired because I was like retaliating. This was my fault. Like I will admit, like I was retaliating a little bit to the manager because I told her to fuck off because I already made the food. When she's like, "Where's my food?" I'm like, "I already made it. It's up there," which they ended up finding the food anyways. So fuck them.
Yeah.
I didn't have to remake the food for anything, but I basically told them, "Hey, fuck off. I already made your food. I'm doing these orders." And then she told the GM. GM was like, "You don't talk to my managers that way." And then I also apparently they lied about something else that I did and said I called someone else a bitch, which I didn't. Like
Right.
I stand by that. I didn't.
Yeah.
But they just said that I did. And so she immediately texted me, said, "If you want to keep your job, come in this day. Don't come in until then." And then I also heard that I gotten fired. So I texted her, "Hey, like I'm done." Like she blocked me on my number too. So she blocked my fucking number, bro.
Blocked you off the store phone? Oh, wait, no, this is her, like, personal?
Yeah. I sent her a text, like, explaining myself, and then she had blocked me. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm not going to go in. It's not worth my time. Like, whatever. I'm not going to deal with that bullshit. And what I had heard before is that someone else had literally yelled at her in her face. Didn't fire them. Didn't even suspend them, nothing. And you want to know what skin color they were? They were black.
Be honest something.
I genuinely think she was racist. And, like, I stand by that. I don't care. And, like, of course, it's, like, the idea you can't be racist to white people, whatever. I don't give a fuck. She did not like white people, and she favored the people who weren't.
The definition of racism is discriminating somebody based on the color of their skin. If you discriminate,
I was about to say,
no matter what skin color.
If that's not what it was, then I don't know what.
Yeah,
that's all I'm gonna say.
No matter what skin color, if you discriminate against somebody because of the color of their skin, that is racism. Period. End of sentence.
I mean, unfortunately, we're all like basically white here, so
yeah, pretty much.
Well, just like you can't be racist.
I would say you're Mexican, but that would actually be racist because you're not fucking. Mexican. Yeah,
I'm
Portuguese.
I'm Portuguese.
Portugal. That's what.
I'm Hispanic.
Portuguese.
I'm not Mexican.
That
alone is kind of racist.
I work with a lot of Mexicans, so it's
true.
just
No,
sort of.
that's true. No, I don't blame you. You work in construction, so you work with a lot of Mexican people. But yeah, so she fired me because she was a racist piece of shit. And so I went and became an assistant manager at Little Caesars for however long, I think until like July or something. And I went back to a different Walmart. And then after that, I had gotten a job at a restoration company, which I was at for a year. Like, I was there for a while. So, like, whatever. I was there for a while. And then during that time, I also had a part-time job at Little Caesars.
He's fucking back.
Dude, they were paying me $18 an hour. How can I say no?
Yeah.
To fucking manage a little pizza joint, I didn't have to interview. I didn't have to make the schedule. I just had to open or close the place.
$18 an hour. Yeah.
$18 an hour, bro. I was getting paid $13.25 to be an assistant manager before. $18 an hour is a fucking step up.
Yeah,
I wasn't even making that at the restoration company.
$4.75.
I was making $16 an hour at the restoration company. It was some shit. Regardless, part-time job there. I eventually quit the restoration company because I was going to go to school, but I didn't make enough money. So I got a job at Papa John's so I can go to school and work. That didn't work out. Eventually, I went back. I got a job at, I think that was when I got a job with Michael.
Yeah.
The vending company. I worked at a vending company for a bit.
Fuck yeah.
And not fuck yeah. He complained about this shit all the fucking
Were you just
time.
restocking vending machines?
Yes, the job itself was fucking great. I loved it. My boss was impossible to work with.
Michael, holy shit! Because both Zach and our other roommate at the time had worked for Michael. Our roommate at the time, he worked like a little later.
Yeah, I started and then I got him a job there, and he worked there for what, a week?
Yeah, it was like a week.
He lasted a week,
and he was like, "Fuck Michael, this stupid fucking like blind piece of shit."
He was blind. Yeah,
yeah, and I mean I don't blame him.
He was blind.
Yeah. No, I don't blame him. I don't discriminate against somebody based on their disability. Or the so fuck
Michael.
Okay.
My boss.
Yeah, I should have assumed that. Whatever.
No, and just from what you said, what Cody said, he's a piece of fucking shit. I'm not gonna. He's a blind piece of shit because he's blind. He's a piece of shit.
A difference.
If I'm a piece of shit, you can call me a diabetic piece of shit because I'm a diabetic and I'm a piece of shit. It's open fucking game. I'm disabled, so I can make fun of other disabled people.
He was a piece of shit. He was a piece of shit because he was blind.
Yeah, that was a big point.
That was a big thing that made it. It's because he basically got everyone to do shit for him. He never tried to do shit on his own, and he was a business owner. He did not run a business very well because I jumped on when he was just starting his business and picking it up. So I was taking a risk here, and I was like, whatever. It was like he paid me like $22 an hour to train and be a supervisor and shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna do that. That's easy money. It's full time. Whatever. And so, I eventually just got sick of his shit. He was manipulative. He, asked me to do shit that was not, in the job description that I didn't need to do, extra bullshit all the time. And I mean, sure, with jobs, that's how it be, but it's, it was, unnecessary.
Yeah, it was, there's a line,
personal
bro.
Yeah, there was, personal shit I was doing for him. And, you can take it from, I've had 3 different friends work for Michael. You can take it from Cody, you can take it from, she was my friend, Haley. And you can take it from my buddy Keon. They've all worked for Michael. Haley worked for the vending company and babysat for his daughter, and
Bro.
she could tell you, dude, he was literally the most draining motherfucker ever. He doesn't pay people when they work for him. He takes advantage of people.
Can't you sue?
Because he's blind.
If you're under contract?
I don't even know. I got
probably could have sued for
I got-
lost
It's
money.
in the past now.
It's in the
lost
past.
wages.
I got paid. I don't really care.
alright.
But regardless, like he was not a good boss, and like I got warned. Whatever.
So people warned you that he wasn't a good boss?
Okay, not at first. So I quit and was jobless for about 5-6 months. I got a job with this stocking company called Hensley. I stocked beers and like non-alcoholic drinks in grocery stores. I didn't really like that job. It was good for long term, but I don't want to be there long term at all. So I eventually was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go back to Michael." Maybe his bit because it'd been like half a year at this point. So I'm hoping at this point he has his shit together.
Okay.
He was kind of at the same point he was at when I left him, except he was working on another project which could have helped get shit together. But eventually it got to a point where it was the same thing over again. And what's funny enough is the admin that he had there started to see it too. And me and her like were low-key conspiring and talking about it because it was some fucking
conspiring.
bullshit.
Okay.
And
Right.
eventually it got to a point where he fired her out of retaliation because of what she like basically complained to the company. The BEP is the program for the blind people that gives them help for the companies and shit.
Uh-huh.
She complained to the BEP and she complained to like workers something. I don't know.
United or probably
Something like a worker. Yeah, worker services or something. And like then eventually he completely cut her hours and then eventually fired her out of retaliation. She filed for unemployment. I heard right now that she's winning, but still,
Yeah, like what the hell?
what the hell? Dude, she did so much for him. It's ridiculous. She did so much for him.
That's so sad to hear, bro. That's fucked
I don't
up.
know.
And it's just like I don't understand how you could like he's a dude who likes to preach about God and how he's like religious and all that, but like how can you be preaching how you're such a God loving man and like such a certain things that you do aren't aren't Christian or aren't God loving or whatever, but it's like you go ahead and you do this do this shit to people.
Wait, also you gotta
Like I promise you there's so much more to it. I couldn't even like get into depth. There was so much to it. But I mean, Hunter can vouch. Like he heard it every day. I would come home. There was some new shit.
But let's take this. Let's take the left road and let's get hot. Let's smoke weed.
Yeah, let's.
Oh yeah.
That's what we're here. That's what
I
we're
was
here.
waiting for you to be done talking about your whole
My
job
work
thing.
shit. Yeah, my bad.
You
my
know,
bad.
no, it's good. It's good content.
Welcome back to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
holy
podcast,
shit, we got sucked into
everybody.
that conversation for sure.
So that's your shit.
So today, I brought with me. I bought this today. Oh, he cleaned his bong. Beautiful.
Hell
Lovely.
yeah.
Today I got this new thing called Z-Mints. It is a indica leaning hybrid. It's something I asked for just because usually I don't get what. Listen, I don't usually get indica, but I wanted to just give it a shot.
And it can make you so drowsy.
Oh, same. I get it. Like
Yeah.
I'm the same. Dude, sativa makes me drowsy. I will eat I will smoke, eat, and then pass out on the couch for 4 fucking hours.
Nice.
I think that's just a you thing.
That's what I'm saying. It's just a me thing. So like indica, like I literally when I got home, I smoked some of this, ate my food, and I passed out until he got home. It was the same thing. So,
Nice.
of course, we have a different mixture.
My
of weeds.
shit, my shit should cancel that out. I got Singapore Sling, so good you don't know if it's THC or HHC. If you don't get that, then I'm sorry, but if you do,
What does HHC mean again?
it's fake weed.
Okay,
So
I
it's
thought I
like-
honestly
like-
kind
like-
of just assumed it
Like
was
so
like
it's
Delta 8.
Yeah. Like
Okay,
that.
okay,
So-
okay.
Shit.
so- oh shit, that's 30 minutes.
That's 30 minutes. I'll get the camera, take a look, see at it.
You guys just keep this bit, or do you like cut it out?
Oh no, we'll probably keep it.
Oh, okay.
But
I really hope that
Yeah,
I'm
so-
not focused the whole time because it was blurry when I walked in.
oh dude, that's gonna be.
That's gonna be really sad.
Is there a way you can check?
Yeah, I can check it right now.
Oh, I definitely want to keep this bit in. If it's fucking blurry the entire time,
Shit.
It's not the entire time. Like from the beginning, I don't think
it's like 5 minutes in and it just blurs. It's unimaginableness.
don't know. I'll just have to look at it in post. Let me get this on the charger real quick.
Okay.
Short intermission, except we keep it going.
There's a little bit of my fucking
Alright, do you want me to
Shango
do
in here
this?
still. Well, yeah, move that. Adjust the angle.
Hello, everyone!
Welcome back to my podcast. We're here to help the world.
I think this is a solid angle where it's at, right?
We're happy to have you here today, and we hope that you have been enjoying so far. And we're gonna be smoking some weed.
Welcome back to the Goblin Cast!
Today I have fucking goblins here.
What are you, like an old witch? What the fuck are you doing?
I don't fucking know.
You sound like a goblin. Like a little, like, troll. Welcome back to the Goblin Cast!
Welcome back.
Today we're going to be smoking pots and pots of gold and tons of magical leaf
Gonna be
dust.
smoking your bomb.
Alright.
Ow,
Not cool, man.
I pulled a muscle in my tongue.
Yeah, good. Good, I hope you did. I'm gonna spit out my gum now. Anyways. Back to what we were talking about. We have Z-Mint. It is an indica leaning hybrid. And he told me it was the highest testing they had there right at that moment. So I was like, fuck it, I'll get it. 'Cause highest testing sounds
This is
fantastic.
what we're using now.
Is that
Yeah.
I think it's a good angle.
Yeah,
we have
Yeah,
that.
that fucking works.
So yeah, we got Z-Mints
And then I got Singapore Sling. It looked more sativa. I don't know if it's hybrid at all. It might be straight sativa.
Does it say it on there?
Mine just says sativa, but I think if you
Did you
look
take this off?
Huh?
You take this off?
No, I got that right here.
It just says sativa? Oh, hybrid sativa. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I figured hybrid sativa. Okay. Hybrid sativa. I don't know. I'm more of a fan of straight sativa. Wakes me the fuck up. Gets me the fuck going.
I don't blame you. And I mean, I realistically, I should be using sativa for like work. But I just love hybrid so much because it gives you that mixture of just like energy, but also like it chills you out and you're not stressed.
Dude, I know. I've been playing fucking No Man's Sky and smoking, and I don't know if
Nice.
any of you. I don't know if you've played it or you've played it.
I've seen
at
some
all.
videos on YouTube,
But-
like way back when.
It's like Minecraft, but in space, in
Yeah.
an infinite space.
I've watched you
And-
play it a little bit. And like
Just flying the spaceships and everything, and the spaceship.
you feel like a
combat
real
and-
fucking pilot?
Yeah, no, it's so much fucking fun.
Whoa,
Flying through.
yeah.
Bro,
I'll be like going through asteroid fields and like dodging all the fucking
All right,
asteroids.
Next mission, do it on acid.
Dude,
Bro, I have a tab in my house. I've had that tab for forever, and I just haven't taken it.
put it up your
Really?
butt.
Do you know how
Fuck.
many, do you know how many UGs it is?
Who?
You know how many UGs it is? The measurement?
Oh!
You
Well,
know?
fuck. I have no idea. It's a tab.
Have you taken like one of the same tab before?
No, but my friend has, like, I watched
it
him
good?
take it.
Just
He said he had a good trip, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I guess it depends on the user. I mean,
Well, you
I've
need
done-
like 2, 3?
I've done up to like 750 UGs. I
My
think that was like
God.
2 tabs. I think it was 350. No, it's 700, right? Because we both did 700, right?
I think. Was that the most recent?
No.
time?
That was the time where you got really angry. I think it was the second time we did it ever together. So I think the first time we did the one, and the second time we did 2.
I don't remember.
Because the first time I thought it was with
No,
Jaden.
no.
The first time was with Jaden. The
first
second time was
with
just us.
Jaden. I don't think I got angry the second time.
Yeah, because it was at the second apartment.
I don't think I got angry.
Wait, I remember.
I remember-
because you were pacing back and forth, and I was with my ex. Remember? Unless that was.
Oh no, yeah, no. I was
I was
going through some shit. Yeah, in my head. I don't think I was angry, but I was definitely going through some shit.
I don't know. You were.
I was
All I
disappointed-
remember
I
was
was
he was
definitely
aggressive, and he had a point in the night where he was pacing back and forth, talking to himself. So
I don't know.
He's probably figuring shit out.
I was going through. I don't know. The time before that, I hit this like. I did some research into LSD and its effects and all that sort of shit because I was trying to figure out how I could like describe this. The first trip I ever had, it was like
Right.
200 UMG straight, and I was just Yeah, well, so there was a point where I was big into country music at the time.
I remember
And-
this. I remember
yeah.
this.
I still enjoy country a lot, but I was really into it, and I was listening to a playlist I had that had a bunch of sad country songs or whatever, because I had broken up with my ex-girlfriend like 6 months prior. So I was still probably not in a really good headspace.
It
But
was longer than that, right? Because it
No,
was a
it
second
was-
apartment.
are we talking about the first time or the second time?
I was talking about the second time
Well, I'm talking about the first.
we ever did it.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
because I was talking about why I started.
I remember the first time you did it. You were talking to God and seeing dinosaurs.
Yeah, no. I saw there was a thing of trees over in the corner of our apartment, and it looked like fucking a demon. It was like resting.
I remember when we were on the come up, we were eating Taco Bell. We got Taco Bell, and it was the three of us. Hunter was on because we ordered the Taco Bell after we took the fucking tap.
We waited like 20 or 30 minutes, or
No, I think we got like hungry like 10 minutes after, and we're like, fuck, let's order Taco Bell.
yeah.
And so we ordered it, and then eventually like it started to kick in, and we were just fucking off. And the Taco Bell got there. Hunter sat on the floor. My buddy Jaden sat in one of our chairs, and I sat on one of those Taco Bell high chairs.
Episode 2, yes.
Yeah, episode 2 guest. And so basically it was a slow descent into madness as we ate the Taco Bell. Like, it was already starting to get pretty funny, and then eventually I got to a point where Hunter was sticking his head in between the fridge and the wall because I had LEDs that ran there. And he stuck his head in between
changing
there.
colors. They were changing
They
colors.
weren't even. For him, it might have been, but they weren't changing colors. They were straight
changing,
purple.
I swear
They were straight
fucking-
purple.
No, I swear they were straight
They weren't.
changing colors between purple, pink, and blue.
No,
I'm telling you.
it was just purple. And so
Oh, there you go, bro.
and so like I remember he was eating the food on the floor, and then like we were all eating the food, and then eventually there was a point where his head was behind the fridge. Jaden was on the floor under the fucking table, and I was just sitting there laughing my ass off because this was going on in front of me while I'm eating this Taco Bell. And then eventually it got to a point like we kind of just like all started fucking off and doing our own separate things.
I
'cause that's
remember-
usually how it gets, but
I remember when my head was behind the refrigerator. I remember exactly what the song is.
you were playing the Interstellar
It was
theme.
the Interstellar. I shit you not. I was seeing through time. I was watching the formation of the galaxy and everything. And
he was the entire time. He was like, "Holy fucking shit!" He's like, "Dude, I'm watching galaxies. Oh look, it's a dinosaur. Oh my god, look, it's that." And then you're like talking about how you're like a dinosaur wife. And
dude,
shit.
yeah, no, I started the human species by impregnating.
Oh no! What the fuck?
Yeah, it was just like,
Crazy
and,
ass
like
trip.
every moment, like I would like come distracted by him talking. I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about?
There was one point there was a theme song.
This is off 2 times.
This was one tab. This was the first time I ever did it. It was a theme song from a show I was watching at the time. I think it was called.
This. You guys want to pass this around? I wanted to tell the podcast the strain of it real quick. It's a Mango Haze, the Mr. Honey Cart, something I got today. It's a weird flavor because
Calm little black tip. Sorry.
Yeah, common little black tip. These black tips I've honestly been a huge fan of. You ever heard of Wizard?
Yeah,
It's
I think so.
It's this new brand that's been coming out recently, and they have these fruity flavors that taste just like the name. So like strawberry, they have a strawberry, they have a banana, they have an apple, they have a watermelon, they have a peach, they have a tiger's blood one, and I shit you not, they taste just like the name. Like
Tiger's blood. You know what that shit?
like like coconut orange. Like you ever got like a tiger's blood snow cone or something?
No.
Oh well, it's like a
Am I
flavor.
missing out? Is it
It's-
good?
Yeah,
If you like
I like
coconut,
it.
I'm not a huge fan of coconut, but it's like an orange coconut mix. It's pretty okay.
it's pretty tropical.
I haven't
I
had
think
it
there's
in
some
years.
cherry.
Fuck it.
in there.
That is something I would get.
Try it out when he goes to the snow cone. Anyways,
Um,
Yeah,
but-
my fault.
yeah,
Sorry.
you're good. What were we gonna talk about?
There was a point in the night where it was before I think I started traveling through
Sorry,
time.
I'm keep listening. I
Hold
don't have my grinder with me.
Okay.
You're traveling through time.
So I want to say it was before I was traveling through time, but I'm not sure. At that point in time, I was watching The Pacific on HBO or Hulu or whatever the fuck it was on, and it was like a World War II show, and it was really fucking good. But I was listening to the main theme song, which is like a 4.5 or 5 minute long song, and I stood at attention salute for the entire duration of the song because I was like into the show at the time, and I was in the Pacific.
Bro, it activated something in you.
Dude, yeah, and I was in the Pacific, and it was an awesome experience. But then later in the night,
I remember I think this was the same night you introduced me to the idea of listening to music, because the next time I eventually got into it.
Because listening to music was because I had this amazing fucking experience where I had a whole country playlist. A lot of them were very guitar heavy, like acoustic guitar heavy and shit. And on some of the more solo ones and shit, when I would close my eyes and just lay down on my ground, on my floor of my room, I could see the guitar like from the point of the fretboard up, and I could like see the fingers like being played and shit up there. And it was a super fucking cool experience. And like at one point I was with this dude who he got his guitar as a kid, and I went with him through like learning to play, starting to gain traction and all that shit, and then eventually going through like the big leagues and sort of getting tossed to the side and whatever. So I don't know if that was because of the shit I was going through in my head at the time. Might have been, but who's to say? It was still a really fucking cool experience. Later, I felt God in literally everything and anything around me, like the air, the trees, the wind, the apartment, literally fucking everything. I stood and watched or stared into water for like 10 or 15 minutes or whatever, and then I turned away.
15 minutes?
Yeah, turned
Holy
away
shit.
and looked to person used to be friend Haley, as mentioned earlier. And I looked to her in her eyes, and I said, "I saw the face of God," and then I turned and walked back into the apartment, and that was it.
And so something I want to mention is Hunter actually has pretty much most of this experience recorded in your Snap memories, right?
I have
Yes.
like 24 minutes of it or something.
And if you guys would like to see the full
No,
24
that is for me. If I
Bro, take that real fucking quick.
nice try. Give me my fucking lighter, punk.
No, I'm saying eventually, if you let me rephrase that. If you would like to at some point on the page, when we get a Patreon,
maybe
it'll want to release your 24 minutes of exclusive footage of you.
It'll be $2,400, $1,000 for each minute.
All you do is you'll put on like the highest subscription.
$1,000 per minute.
$1,000 per minute of footage.
24,000.
That's crazy. No, I think it would be like really fun eventually if you want to get rid of that. What I would love to do is release my experience footage on Salvia, because I've done.
You done Salvia?
It was awful.
I'm scared. Yeah, I would never do it.
Don't do it.
I would never do it.
It was awful. I hated it. It was the worst experience on drugs I've ever had in my entire life. I came out of it scared.
You can pass it this way real quick. I'm gonna take it after you. I just need to lock in.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, no. I'm ready. I'm good.
Yeah, like it was just worse. What I wanted to kind of expand on from the trip he was talking about. Let me take this rip real quick.
Dude, Salvia's fucking nuts, bro.
It was awful. Fucking worst. I couldn't even I try to explain it every time, and it feels like every time I explain my experience, there's always something different that either comes to fruition or I just don't explain it the same. Because so much happened. So much happened.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you know this, but I go to ASU and I study this shit. I've taken a class about drugs.
See, and I wanted to actually get into that when we were talking about his work. We kind of got sidetracked. Let's get back on topic with that. What are you doing? You're in school, right?
I'm majoring in neuroscience at ASU.
Oh, okay.
And I took a class called Your Brain on Drugs because that's fucking cool, right?
Yeah.
So we just talked about all these drugs and stuff, and I was so upset because we didn't talk about salvia or anything like that. Like Salvia to his name.
Right.
We talk a lot about DMT and meth and heroin and all this fuck shit. But I was upset. I wish it was.
What would you say was the most interesting drug you guys would have talked about in neuroscience?
Probably LSD, Well, to me personally,
I mean, if you've seen the brain charts of people's brains on LSD versus not, it's super fucking cool.
Yeah,
I've never even looked at it myself.
Like
so.
I
know you've done your research.
I did about a 2 or 3 month bout of just research into LSD and pretty much everything around it,
and like it's like history and stuff. Like
a shit ton of MK Ultra shit. Really hope I don't plan on killing myself anytime soon. Putting this out there.
Anytime soon.
Two bullets to the back of the head is not me.
Two bullets to the side. 2 bullets on the head anywhere around here. Not me. I would not kill myself that way. I know the actual way to do it.
Yeah, but no, seriously. There was I was reading about experiment. There was an experiment over in California where they kept this chick in a box behind a university and kept her on LSD every day for like a month, and she only ate once and saw sunlight for maybe like 15 minutes. And she was pretty much hooked up on LSD for 16 hours a day. And the diagnosis was she went fucking insane. And I'm like, no fucking shit.
Right, obviously.
So you have a 4% chance every time you take LSD to have like never-ending hallucinations. It's I forget what it's called.
It's a
LSD fucking
psychosis.
Wow,
something like that. It's in my notes.
Permatrip. Yeah, permatrip would be like the actual term that like trippers use.
Yeah, I was about to say like that's definitely not the actual name. But,
yeah, that's like the term that like people who use that shit would use.
Yeah, bro, and just like it's history and like what it does to you and fucks up like your lobes of your brain and shit.
It's crazy to think about that because it's like we've done it. I've done it such a handful of times, and I feel like I'm either developing psychosis, schizophrenia.
Schizophrenia is a very common.
That's a very,
and I'm aware of that. And either that, or I'm developing or I'm just still.
I just think
you're
tripping, still depressed,
or I'm still tripping, like little bits here and there.
How do I say this? Wait, hold on. I had the thought and I fucking lost it.
Yeah, all good.
I
mean, just kind of expand on that. Like, there's sometimes. I mean, maybe it's realistically. I feel like it could just be the brain because the brain does that.
Yeah, your brain's fucking weird.
Your brain
no, it does
shit like that. But I feel like I've been seeing it a lot more often these last like half a year.
Well, I would say it would probably be onset of schizophrenia just because you cannot develop a tolerance to LSD.
Right.
So I don't think you would still be tripping, but like, I just think it's onset like schizo. And I don't mean that in a bad way. If you take offense to schizo.
No, I don't. No, that's fine. Like, I'm not gonna take offense to that.
Just get you.
I don't know,
like,
bro.
What is it? Fucking zinc or what's the? Oh no, that's bipolar. I'm thinking. Never mind. Scratch that whole fucking thought.
It might be what's the other word? Not bipolar.
Borderline
personality.
I thought I was borderline for a little bit. I started though. I honestly just think I'm lacking in nutrients somewhere because I started taking that AG1 shit that Joe Rogan promotes, and it does two things.
Are you gonna talk about it every podcast now?
No, I won't talk about it. Not until they fucking sponsor me.
Also, by the way, I want to stop you right there. I'm sorry. In order for the weed to really take effect, you need to hold the smoke in for at least 2 seconds.
No, I know.
I just want to
that was just a really fat hit for me, bro.
No,
I smoked the bong a minute.
I get that. That happens to me all the time. If you need to, we can start smoking, lighting up some joints, so we're not taking bombers.
I turn the fan off if we light up the joint.
Yeah, I'll turn it down. It doesn't need to be completely off. I don't think. Right there might be good. Anyways, hopefully I'm not developing schizophrenia, and if I am, like, that's life. Realistically, I'll live through it.
I'm sure we'll find a cure soon.
Possibly.
Honestly,
I mean, if I believe in you, we're gonna make this man head of, God, what's the word?
LSD?
No.
What?
I don't know. There has to be like, isn't there like someone in the government that like does research like specifically
for like psychedelic shit? Yeah, those are called blacklist activities, and when those come out,
not necessarily that, but like no, not necessarily that, but like on the mental, the mind, like
a neurologist.
Yeah, they have to have a neurologist for the government, right? We'll make him the fucking neurologist when you're president.
Okay.
President 2040.
Yes,
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'll be
Okay.
37, so
Perfect.
legally old enough to run for president.
He's going to be doing the longest running presidential campaign of all time.
Holy shit, this shit.
And he's just, it's not even going to be like,
Yeah, it's infused. The Keith rolled. Shit.
Holy shit. I didn't realize that when I fucking bought it. I'm
Really?
excited to smoke this. Yeah.
Dude,
Oh, no, it
these
was on
hit,
sale.
bro.
Really?
Like,
Yeah, it was
yeah,
on
no, these
sale.
hit.
I haven't tried these Tizzy ones. The closest I've gotten were the baby Jeters.
No, these hit, bro.
I like
Jeters don't really hit that hard for me.
I had
I like the taste of
the
Okay, well,
tumble,
yeah.
the tumble timeless or fucking whatever. There's a little container. I don't know. You know that little green container that we have up there?
Oh, wait, yes, I think so. Like,
You know-
with the joints?
Yeah.
Yeah. My homie brought some over like that one time. I know what you're
Yeah,
talking
no, I had some of those, and those weren't bad. And then just this time around, on the app of the dispensary I go to, there were these 1 gram pre-rolls that the picture they were using was of an 1/8 jar of, I assume would be the weed that was in the. I didn't see it was a 1 gram pre-roll. I was just trying to throw my order in real quick so it would be done after work.
Right, I remember. I think
And
you
so-
were telling me about this.
And so I'm doing it, and then I go in, and they start scanning everything, and I see that they're pre-rolls that I paid, 2 pre-rolls that I paid $15 a pop for, and I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't say it out loud, but like in my head, I was like, what the shit is that? But I mean, it was double points Tuesday, as long as you spend over $60, and I was spending over $60, so fuck it, give me my points. I just went in and grabbed some cheap weed real quick, and called it good.
Hey,
Oh,
man,
I threw
you
it.
gotta do what you gotta do. I'm so fucking high right now. I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
I'm feeling it.
I'm pretty like I say I'm like really fucking high, but I can keep on going for however fucking long just because I smoke so much. Which I mean I can't say I'm proud of. But I mean,
It is what it
hey,
is.
it is what it is. I wish I can get like super giggly high. Oh my god, I miss those days. Getting super giggly high was the best fucking. You get smoke in your eyes.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I sometimes I really be reminiscing on that when I'm like sitting out there and I smoked a bowl. I'm like, man, like I'm cool. And I like load another bowl and I'm like smoking that bowl and I'm like, oh, I'm like pretty decently high.
Mmm.
And then like
That's not bad.
Mmm.
you're sitting there and I'm reminiscing on back in the days. And I'm like, man, I remember back in the days I used to be in the back of class laughing my fucking ass off because I couldn't keep a straight face due to how high I was.
I never smoked at school,
Neither did I.
but
Listen,
I could imagine, bro.
Like you get that point, like you're with your homies and you're laughing your ass off. You find
Oh yeah, like I don't need to be in school to do that shit.
you find the dumbest shit funny. You know, you're on your phone.
That's when you really fucking geeked.
On God. If you need, obviously that's a spit cup for you.
We thought of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're so
honestly,
smart.
bro. I thought we were low key gonna take shots.
That's like 2 shots right there.
I know.
You guys want to take shots for fudgies?
No.
Oh, I don't think so. Maybe another episode, bro.
I was thinking about that. I think soon we could get a what would we call it? No, it wouldn't be best buds if we're drinking.
No,
I was thinking best beers, but
Oh.
best brews. I think best
Best brews. That's fucking good.
Best brews. We could do a best brews episode here soon. Fucking shit, dude. Oh my goodness.
There was just one. There was just one place over down in Chandler that I wanted to try.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I gotta watch myself.
First said puff pass.
They operated. There was a cheesesteak place that operated out of the back, Philadelphia Sandwich Company, and then this brew house. I forget the name because they closed and a new place bought them out. But they had this peach cobbler, like cider or something, apple cider or apple cobbler cider. Holy shit, I'm high. Apple cobbler cider. Shit. You get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you had it.
And it said it like had like a cream aspect to it, and it sounded so fucking good, and I wanted to try it, but they closed like 3 or 4 months before my 21st birthday, so I wasn't able to fucking go there.
That's a rip. I feel bad for you. How old are you, Hunter? Christian.
Old enough. Y'all put the warnings in the beginning of the video, right? Yeah, I'm old enough.
Listen, I mean, that's all it takes is just you're old enough, and that's all that matters. I mean, I have my medical card, so it's whatever. I could be 14 and smoking weed right now.
I don't think you're allowed to. Are you allowed to get a medical
Yes.
I thought you have to be 18.
To smoke, maybe not, but to like get a medical card, you can be as young. You like depending on your condition, you can be as young as whatever. Like, because they'll give kids. You might want to put that out for now because that's a lot. That really is a lot. I mean, that shit is infused.
I fucked it up. I'll just smoke.
These things hit you, bro.
I don't know. It's just my chest. I would keep smoking if my lungs didn't hate me. But it's okay. Anyways, Christian. To continue on your college, like how far you in college, like, what's going on with college?
Oh.
I think if a dude is learning about the human brain and like how it works and functions and shit, he should be allowed to smoke a fucking joint.
Oh yeah, like I know like weed obviously isn't that good for you, but weed is better than a lot of shit that you can fucking take. So
that's
like we could be doing rails right now and be doing best what's a word for cocaine that starts with B?
Best bumps.
Best bumps.
Dude, best bumps podcast.
Oh, what's your favorite color go? Bro.
Okay. We'll get you on next time.
That shit is never getting on YouTube.
That'll be a Patreon exclusive.
Yeah.
Listen, Christian, we'll get you on for an episode of Best Bumps.
Oh, fuck.
Special episode number 150. Coming to you, Best Bumps podcast. We're going to get it back.
I'll be there.
Listen, that would be interesting, realistically. But I think we talked about, like, in the first episode, it was we were talking about the doing a meth podcast. No, we weren't like actually talking about doing meth, but like it was like meth buds or something. I don't even know. We were just talking like the idea of it.
Instead of best buds.
We'll just do all
That's
these
fucking funny.
meth mates. That's what it was.
Dang, y'all are good. What the hell?
Listen, we're spitting bars. I'm a rapper, and he picks up off of me. What can I say?
I've come up with most of our fucking names.
Not all of them. Listen,
like 85% of them. I'll give you a little bit of credit.
I came up with best buds. Let's be real.
There you go.
Did you?
Yes, definitely. I think
I think you're gaslighting me.
Fuck, I was gonna wear the shirt that said, God damn it. I was gonna wear my no gaslighting shirt. Damn it. I thought I should have done that. Oh, that would have been perfect. Because you're wearing that one. That's a beautiful shirt.
I know, that's why I chose it.
I don't know if has the podcast gotten the chance to read this shirt that you're wearing? At this point,
you can go.
At this point, I don't even feel like a real person. I'm just 50% sarcasm and 50% Korean boy bands.
I've never listened to a Korean boy band. I found it at Goodwill for like $7. Not even $7. Like $4. If
okay.
It was cheap as shit, and I thought it was fucking hilarious.
It's a banger shirt, really.
Certified banger.
Yeah, great purchase. I found my Goodwill finds. I found some fucking mythic here. I found this shirt, and then I found a shirt. It has 6 words. I have to think about that. It has 6 words. It's a completely black shirt. It has like 2 little things so you know where to read, and it says "You can pee next to me," and that's it. Fucking it.
At Goodwill?
Yes.
Yeah, I found it at Goodwill.
We don't know what that shirt means.
It means you can pee next to me.
I don't like. Where could you? Why did anybody have that shirt? What could that ever
Why
possibly?
we
I've had
printing that on the
Why?
What the fuck?
I think was that the shirt that got like that security guard to be like, were you there with, was it, I think you, me, that bitch Haley, and somebody else at like the mall over here. We were just going through just cause fuck it. I'm trying to fucking remember.
Dude, I have no idea.
I'm so damn high right now.
Dude, if you're describing a very specific situation,
I know.
I honestly probably couldn't possibly remember.
I don't know. If it comes to me, I'll try and go into it more. But I just.
But you're wearing that shirt where you were the security guard just trying to look at it.
I was wearing a shirt. I believe it was this shirt that you said you can pee next to me, and this security guard like read my shirt and like he got this like super pissed off look at me. And he just stared me the fuck down
as I
walked
like I remember
by.
you telling me this. I don't. Maybe like I think maybe I was with you and you told me after.
Yeah, you were probably fucking high.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, it was the funniest fucking shit. I need to find
have you
that
ever
shirt.
had any legendary Goodwill finds? I gotta know. You don't shop at Goodwill?
Oh, bro, I went 2 days in a row at one time when I was a senior year because they just opened a new one up by my high school.
Type shit.
And bro, back to back days, I found fucking polos.
Nice.
Yeah, so I bought them Johns for like $6. Hey, a polo? Hell yeah.
Both think you drip like that. You got the drip like that, huh?
Yeah, no.
Measurement of the drip. What was the measurement of the drip level wearing those polos? I gotta know. What was the accessories? What was the hat?
It was nothing, bro. It was fucking terrible. I don't wear the dead polos no more.
Right now, what I'd say is I have a solid collection of beer shirts from Goodwill.
Nice.
And it's solely beer. Like, there's a couple of shirts that's just talking about drinking, but most of them are just solely beer shirts. And like, I don't even know how many I fucking have. I think I have like 7 or 8.
Yeah.
Like, I have like one that's like the Florida, the shape of
here.
Florida, and it says drink beer here. And it was just
Nice.
some like place I think that was shut down. I looked it up. It was shut down in Florida, but it said drink beer here. And then I have another shirt that says Austrian beer machine. I have another shirt that says coffee on the bench, beer suit up.
No, that's tough. That's a banger.
Dude, oh God. I have another one that says I, and then a picture of a mustache that says you for a beer. It says I mustache you for a beer.
Oh, I get it.
I have another shirt that this motherfucker needs to get back to me that I have. It just says beer on it, and it's like a 3-leaf clover. Just says beer.
Was it on like Depop or something?
I don't even know.
What did you say beforehand?
Oh, someone has the shirt.
Okay.
Yeah, and so yeah, that. What else do I have? I would have to like go in my closet right now. I'm pretty sure I have like a couple more.
Half your fucking closet.
I also have a few shirts that talk about me being like old, and I don't know why. Like I have one. It's like a very specific shirt, and it says I was born in the 1980s. That means I'm authentic and badass. Some shit like that. And I have another one that says
That's a banger.
It says fuck. It says it's exhausting being a trophy husband. I have another shirt that says everyone's. I think it's like
pretty much what you were for 6 months.
Nice.
Dude, I did wear that for a while.
I mean, I'm just talking about this fucking 6 months when you were unemployed. I was paying for you, man. You're my trophy husband.
I was the trophy husband. I was cleaning and everything.
Mm-hmm. He was keeping that shit spotless. Otherwise, I'd come home and beat his ass.
Yo. On camera.
Called that shit like it was the 1940s.
Anyways, I also have one that says like, fuck, it's like something about being someone's favorite dad.
It's like a random person.
No, this is like everyone's favorite dad or something. I don't even fucking know. It's not, I don't know. I don't remember what it says. And then I have, I think that might be it. I just have a bunch of ridiculous ass shirts. I got a picture of the cat with the holding the phone up next to the Challenger. It just says, rule number 1, always be bossed up or something.
What the fuck? Where'd you get that off? Like Redbubble or something?
TikTok. She was on TikTok, bro, with banger ass shirt. I probably could have gotten off Temu as well, realistically.
You get anything on fucking Temu, bro.
TikTok low key had the heat. I'm not gonna lie. Like I got pants off TikTok. You ever bought like off of like Temu or TikTok before? Really?
No, I haven't.
Dude, honestly, I've gotten a lot of shit like that's from TikTok. That's from Temu. Give Me Flag, I think it's actually.
Supper.
I think Give Me Flag might have actually been from Redbubble.
Checks out. Fucking Redbubble.
That was like early back in the day before that shit would have been on Amazon. Like that was before like Tapestry started becoming crazy. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
That one of
The Step Brothers.
the Step Brothers. That one's off Temu. Got some shit in my room too. But yeah, no, I mean there's a bunch of cool shit, random shit. Anyways, I still wanted to ask you how long.
Holy
you've been in school.
shit!
I still want to ask you how long you've been in
Bro,
school.
we just topic. I've been in school. It's my junior year. I'm about to finish.
Okay,
I'll be getting
shit.
in my senior year. Not high school. College. I'm old enough.
You look a little fucking older than my brother. I wouldn't put it past you.
I'm old enough.
I know you're old enough. Fucking high school is crazy.
I'm fucking like
I've
17.
seen
right now.
motherfuckers who look
No,
30
you're
and
right.
are 17.
No, you're right. You're right. I absolutely believe you. I know motherfuckers like that too. It's ridiculous.
Crazy motherfuckers.
No, you're definitely like you're in college. I mean, dude, it's crazy because you feel like you were just in high school, literally. Like I feel like I was just in high school not that long ago.
I know my senior year was pretty peak. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, peak senior year.
I peaked it. But actually though, bro, like senior year was just like so
Honestly,
much fun to me.
low key, yeah. I honestly fucked off a lot of senior year, and I still.
Oh, I didn't do shit.
Dude, I fucked off and I graduated with all A's.
I think I got like 1B, bro. I'm not sold on there, but
Oh yeah, I got a B my first semester. That was it. 'Cause,
dude,
dude,
straight A student.
not all year, or not all. Just high school.
High school.
Yeah, like only all of senior year I got all A's because I had like 4 classes per day.
Yeah, same.
So-
I got all like 11-20, bro.
Dude, and one of my classes was a TA class for orchestra.
Alright.
And I literally just sat in his office and watched like One Piece and scrolled through TikTok all day.
So nice.
Dude, that shit was chill as fuck. And then like, I don't know, because I was always high too. Like, honestly, I was high throughout junior and senior year. I'm gonna keep it a stack.
They're gonna revoke your diploma.
Yeah, they're gonna revoke my. They're gonna like come knocking at my door. So we watched the podcast. What the fuck?
Good episode, but
I like the episode. I was smoking with you.
Hopefully it takes off because I'm gonna need that diploma back.
Oh shit. No, honestly, I'd probably get that on recording. I'd be like, hold on, give me 1 second. So this
What's going on,
guys? What's going on, guys? I get my fucking diploma revoked right now, just like I said in my
For 50,000 likes, we can save me and get him.
You can save me and I can get my GED, because I could not afford that shit right now if I tried.
bro, at Mr. Beast or some shit like that.
Mr. Beast, save me, please. Please.
Kaisana, save me.
If Zach can survive me hitting him at 40 miles an hour with my truck, I'll pay for his GED.
That reminds me of the fucking dude in the car who's like, save me, Donald Trump. Donald Trump, save us. Save me, Kaizenat. Please, Kaizenat, please save me.
Bro, he's Batman right now.
Dude, I've seen that. I saw, like, the first clip of it, like, today. Because he did, who was Robin? What was his name?
I don't know, so that little jit.
That
But now
dude
there's
did
there's like
Robin?
2 Robins now.
Dude, they're
Because they had like Duke Dennis or whatever.
fucking Duke Dennis. No,
Most
I saw the
Blaze
clip.
Man.
I saw the clip with fucking the one Robin that like he
Yeah,
was
the
walking away.
jit. He's a little jit.
I think so.
The
And
dumb jit, yeah.
He was like, guys, I'm gonna go jerk off right now. He's like, hold on, I gotta check
the back computer see if my bitch cheated on me.
My bitch is getting fucked. None of my bitches are getting fucked. All right, I'm gonna head out right now. And I'm like, bro.
Yeah, I saw that clip.
I'm like, I mean, that's like, honestly, like, I know that shit's so funny to me. I don't know, like, I know you don't.
Yeah,
think that shit's funny.
I don't understand that shit. I'm sorry. I
They're,
just sense
like,
take
at
it
that
back
point,
to
they're
you.
just doing IRL. They're just doing constant bits at that point. That's what it seems
They're
like.
clip farming.
I think it's pretty funny. And like,
No,
that point,
it's
when
funnier
just-
than like Jinxie,
when it's
bro.
just like shit, just constant bullshit. It just becomes annoying to me. I need like normal.
well, I think it's just because they do it so different because they do IRL streams all day, like constantly. So
Yeah,
they're
that-
constantly trying to keep people entertained that are watching these streams. Because in return, they're getting their money, they're getting likes, they're getting subs. So like, I get it. It makes sense. Like with us, how we do our concept, we try to keep shit as real as possible.
Yeah,
And
we get you high, get you honest.
yes, and like at the end of the day, like we're
I mean,
just trying
not
to keep
so
it real.
honest that like you say things that are. But we get you high, get you honest.
We gotta be as honest as we possibly can.
Yeah.
Right.
We want
To
you
the
to tell
public.
like the things that like maybe like they think maybe this is boring if they're sober, like those little details. Because honestly, being high is awesome because it just opens you up to whole different ideas and concepts. Like
Right.
listening to I'm going back to Joe Rogan for a second. I'm sorry, I love the podcast. But listening to him high, it's like he'll say something that just sober you might have just passed over, but high you just sit there and it just sticks with you for a couple minutes for some fucking reason, and you just
And you got to
think about
rewind the podcast.
Yeah,
you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
was I listening to?
But
I get that. No, and I mean, I think it's the same thing with like the Theo Von podcast because he's saying some outrageous shit.
Theo Von is
I don't listen.
I've been
to
seeing
it.
clips, bro.
Dude, I see clips.
Yeah.
Like I don't watch.
Theo
it.
Von gives off like the Squeezy Jibs guy vibes. You know?
Oh, dude, I love Squeezy. You know Squeezy Jibs?
Um,
Oh my god, he's the dude.
He went to India, not Indiana.
Yeah, he's like, hey babe, I fucked up.
Oh, and he sent the selfie?
Yeah.
Oh.
That dude, and then he
Dude.
started doing like TikTok shit. And he's like, hey, what's up, man?
Yeah, no, he does like a whole bunch of shit.
Oh,
Like he still does the full fucking cat. Fucking
Dude, I fucking love Squeezy Jibs. Shouts out Squeezy Jibs.
I love this man. His little Instagrams keep me fucking going. I think his movie is being released soon. So excited
I heard
for
about
that.
that. He's making a fucking movie.
I think the donors have gotten their access. So hopefully soon. I don't know though.
Shit.
We can do a live reaction to that. No, I'm just kidding.
the movie.
Let me check something real quick. I want to see how far we are.
Yeah, that's at one bar.
We're about an hour and 11 minutes in.
Holy shit.
So
That's awesome.
if
That doesn't even
I mean-
feel like it to me.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I want to know, do you have? Fuck, what was I gonna ask? God, I'm already so high. Get some chips, my boy. We already got you. We already got everyone covered. Do we want to bring out the wheel right now?
Yeah, we
want
can-
anything?
No, I'm
No,
good.
I'm chilling.
Alright.
I think right now, if that's at one bar, then I think I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
see if
wanna-
I can get that camera rolling.
All right, we are bringing out the wheel, and do we want to do? You have to rip the ball. You have to rip the ball before you spin.
No.
Oh, come on. That's the whole fucking point. Let's
No.
get you so fucking high you forget who you are.
I want to hear some more talk
The
from Mr.
neuro
Christian.
man.
Some stories and experiences he had throughout. I want to hear his high story.
Bro, I don't even know how to explain it. I
You
mean,
told
you
me-
guys might be able to explain it, but man.
Did they lose video completely?
No, they just got a good shot of my gut.
They just lost video completely.
Oh well, they get a black screen for a little bit. So
Yeah,
just
Oh,
draw,
what the
just
fuck?
draw like
I thought the whole thing just got scrapped. I was
No,
like, damn.
No. We have the audio.
No, just draw stick figures and draw like us doing this, us setting up the cameras.
Me fucking eating shit.
Listen, I could fucking try and do that shit if you want. It's gonna be so shitty, but it'll be so shitty it's funny.
Alright, so this full battery. Set a timer for 30 minutes anyways.
You want me? Are you saying to set another one?
Yeah, we need to set
Here.
Alright, we're rolling on this camera, so we're good. One of them goes back over here. So I gotta know how long you've been smoking for. You know, I mean, you're old enough now, so it doesn't really matter.
Well,
There's no evidence of you really doing it in the past.
You can say you can do it.
is
Yeah, everything you say
in
is
Minecraft.
everything you say is in Minecraft.
I first started smoking. Well, I wouldn't say smoking. Like, I definitely wasn't smoking like in high school. I'd say for sure. I mean, I would get high on like New Year's Eve or like
Right.
just like
Like
one
a
or
special
two other
occasion,
times.
right.
Yeah, like nothing.
Like it was
crazy.
a social thing.
Yeah. But once I get into I got into college, I really started fucking smoking weed. And a lot of people at work, bro, honestly, smoking weed opened me up to like new connections with people. Like, I don't know, like a lot of people I know do smoke weed, especially at like places that I frequently go to. Like a lot of them smoke weed, so it's like, oh shit, that's just something I can connect on like differently. Oh, we're back. We're live.
Yeah.
On that
Okay.
one. I
On that
have
one?
that one going. So,
Oh, okay.
but yeah, no, I love that because that's exactly what this is all about. Like it's
Yeah.
we just build such a cool connection socially with people. matter what view you have on whatever, because you can sit there, smoke, and then have a conversation with someone, even if it's about something that you guys have different views on.
It makes you more. It makes you less aggressive and more open.
And if you become aggressive, then
you're just.
That's going to be a crazy episode. If you get on the podcast and you're getting aggressive, that's going to be a crazy episode.
I can throw hands. So.
But it's just like I love it because, like you said, it builds connections. It gets people together, even if it is deemed as something that can be evil. It's a drug, like it hurts your lungs. I understand that.
Yeah.
Take edibles, man. If you don't want to smoke it, take edibles.
We got some new shit cooking up in the kitchen regarding edibles. We're gonna be
very soon.
If you saw the announcement on the Instagram,
do I follow that? Nah, I'm a fake fan if I don't follow it.
Bro's on that podcast.
No fucking way.
If you saw the story, you saw that we got some of the Old Pal X.
Okay, I do.
Babish, THC infused sugar, right? So it's about a half a cup. I took a little bit and I ate it because I put them on some grapes and froze them. They were really fucking good. Took me to the right place. It was actually really strong for how little I used. I used like half a teaspoon, and within 15 minutes, I felt like I was like, oh wow,
half a teaspoon.
Yeah, so
that is not a lot.
I really wanna. I also took a little bit and just went directly on the tongue. But I mean, that could have been.
He left out that part.
It's like it says it's only 5 milligrams per teaspoon or whatever.
That's honestly a lot per teaspoon.
So I used
how many teaspoons? How mmany servings is in it?
20. So it's 100 milligrams total.
Okay.
So
but you said it's strong. So
yeah, it seems pretty strong. So I'm excited to get in the kitchen. We're gonna get some ingredients and we're gonna get cooking and we're gonna. I'm excited. I got 2 episodes planned for that. That's gonna be my little side project of trying to go through the process of learning how to properly record, properly do audio, properly edit, do all that shit. It will be up on the Best Buds for a little bit, and then it will also be over on my channel after I purge it of all my old Rainbow Six videos and do all that fun shit to it. But
I think this is an episode we're definitely planning out for a bit, so it's not going to be super super soon, but it will be pretty soon.
Yeah.
We'll get that planned out for you guys. Like you said, it's a special episode.
We have to storyboard and make sure we see all the actors.
We gotta write a script for
all the
it.
blood packs.
If we had a script for every podcast, like there'd be such.
That'd be fucking wild.
If we had a script this far, if we've already had a script, it'd be such a shitty script.
Oh god.
No. The only script we have per se is the news segment. When we get to that. But that's for later.
I think
for now.
Right now we're gonna get into a segment we like to call
the wheel.
Have we ever decided on like a name for it?
The wheel.
Just the wheel.
The wheel.
The spinning wheel of wheeling wheels.
Oh,
the wheel.
Woo. Shit.
I can't see anything.
I know you guys saw that in the last episode, and this time we have it with a guest.
Yeah.
And we'd like for him to go first.
Yeah, of course.
What is on here is what you have to do.
So
I think we decided. I think we decided on was like what about 3 rounds of it is what we did last time.
I don't know. I mean, we'll go around and see how that goes, and then we can decide from there.
True.
So
wait.
If you want to spin it, if we kind of want to move this out of the way. Did you?
Should I spin it again?
I think it's too tight.
No, let me see it.
Maybe I just didn't even hit it. I really didn't even hit it that hard.
Yeah, no, you just gotta hold the stem and give it like a good proper, just like right there.
Give it a good.
Some people's children.
You're like angle a little bit this way so that camera gets it too. Other way. I think it landed on conspiracy theories. Or is it pen? Pen. Oh, all right. Take a pen rip, and not just a little rip. Take a good rip.
Yeah.
I'm not taking no blinker, bro.
I just a blinker. Don't blinker.
4 or 5 seconds.
4. There you go. It's solid. Solid. All right. My turn.
Yep.
I'm gonna tighten this a bit. Oh shit! Some of the words came off.
Aww.
What did you do, Christian?
All All right, so what we do in this situation is after the episode, we're gonna take you out back, and I'm just. If he winds up dead, it wasn't me. I promise.
It was an accident.
Each
How do you
one of my
Fucking-
rounds of ammunition has a
Alright.
serious code, and I know every single. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, guys. My turn. I'm gonna be taking a little spinny of the spin wheel. Honestly, that was a pretty decent spin.
If it goes around at least 3 or 4 times, we'll call it.
I think it did. I don't know. That's clearly on. Ooh, wait. Oh shit. No, that's on $1 billion hobby. I get
What's your $1
the.
billion hobby?
I get a first pick at this. Fuck. Okay.
Okay, so $1 billion hobby. Let's go down to it real
Establish the
quick.
rules.
So $1 billion hobby is you have $1 billion, all right, or an infinite amount, whatever the fuck. You just have a lot of fucking money, pretty much, and you can spend it on only one hobby, nothing else. Okay, this one hobby you can put $1 billion fucking dollars in, but you still gotta live like your normal day-to-day life, like you would regularly. So, $1 billion hobby. What is it?
Music.
Music.
Easy. You want to know why? Because that can taper off into many different things paying for it. I can still get food by
easily.
going into music. Easily. So, right. I take the $1 billion, right, and I invest it into promoting my shit, getting features from big artists, all that shit, because I have pretty much infinite money at that fucking point. So I straight get my music, get features from big artists, try and get in connections, eventually get myself with a label or something, or maybe not even that, but
Make
establish
your own?
myself and make my own label.
Call it like
Eventually,
the Loop 202.
no,
Bro.
no. But
You
I started,
only-
build my own label, and then spend that on promoting, getting parties. If I'm getting parties, I'm getting food for myself. I'm getting drinks for myself. I'm gonna be able to live off of that.
Right.
I feel like that's a pretty good one. It's pretty simple. It gets me where I need to be and where I want to be. Even if people don't fuck with my shit, like I want them to.
Mm-hmm.
You got money, you can do anything. Realistically. And I'm gonna be honest, I think my music's pretty good. So I feel like a lot of people would like my stuff.
For sure, bro.
Anyways,
I mean, $1 billion too.
$1 billion. Dude, think about it. Like
That's a lot of fucking money.
after you get you spend your first dollar, you're at $999,999,999. And 99. No,
No,
that's
no,
a-
Yeah, I'm a fucking dollar. Fuck.
You bought something that was like
Oops.
78 cents already, so you pay taxes and all that. Government took their fucking chunk.
But listen, it just makes sense. I feel like I love music and that's my goal in life. So if I can have the money to do it, then why not? Am I wrong or am I?
No, I think you're wrong.
Fucking fuck you, fuck
Let's
you.
spin the
Fuck you,
wheel.
Fucking you, fucking fucker, bitch.
Personal funny story.
Personal funny story.
All right. What personal
Shit.
funny story you got for us today? You gotta think on this one.
I do gotta
You
think on this
ponder.
one. Let me think.
How about you tell the party story from New Year's? We haven't told that one on the podcast yet.
Was that when we went to the bridge?
What? No,
Was that-
Scottsdale.
Oh shit, that's right. I forgot about that completely. Okay, so picture this. We're up in Scottsdale. We're visiting that bitch Haley's bar that she worked at the time, and me and Zach had left to go take a piss, and we were pretty drunk, so we were like, hey, fuck, or I was pretty drunk. I don't know how much you had been drinking.
I was pretty.
You were pretty drunk?
sloshed. I was
Okay.
pretty sloshed.
But you and me had wandered off to go take a piss, and after that we were like, man, we need some fucking air. So we started walking, and we go through this parking garage, and we're walking, and we see this big ass party. There's music popping. There's people talking. There's people drinking and having a good time, and we're like, fuck. So we're like, let's see if we can get in there. Or Zach was like, let's see if we can get in there. So we're walking around to the front of this party, and we meet this old dude. Dude, what was his name?
Dude, I don't even.
Was it Jim?
I don't remember his name.
I don't either. It was. You have his number. I remember that.
I think it was a wife's number. She sent me the pictures of us.
Did you? He super awesome fucking.
I don't remember
dude.
his name. He said, I think it was shh.
It was
that's what he introduced himself as.
It was shh. He was. You introduced yourself as Jesus, and I introduced myself as Mr. The.
Yeah, Mr.
So
The, Mr. Shh, and I was Jesus.
We all. It
What
was.
the fuck?
Yeah, so we could tell this dude was pretty fucking drunk. And so he was like, "Oh, do you guys smoke here? And he gave us a cigarette. So out of courtesy, I smoked it.
Bro,
you know,
cigs hurt so
When you're
bad.
drunk, it's different.
I don't know.
I haven't
They
had
were.
the opportunity to try that.
I don't do them often, but when I do, they remind me I'm human. If that makes sense, they remind me I'm alive. They
Right.
make me feel. But that's beside the point. But we're chatting up this old dude, and his wife is there laughing along with us, and he's like, "Here, come on, let's try and get you into this party or whatever." And so, we put the cigarettes out and we go down, and he's like, "Here, come here, give these guys wristbands and whatever." And he just grabs 2 wristbands, or he has the lady give him 2 wristbands and gives them to us. And so we put it on, and then we try and go in, and the big black bouncer dude is like, "I need to see some ID." He pointed to you, I think, and he was like, "You look pretty drunk." And I was like, "Oh, I have mine. I can go in." And you were like, "Oh, well, I don't have mine on me. I left mine back at the bar over there or whatever." And so we ended up leaving, and Mr. Was like, "Oh, well, maybe you'll find a way in. Hey, whatever you do tonight, have a good night." All that stuff. So we're walking around, but we still have these wristbands on. And so Zach's like, "Hey, you think they'd let us in over at the gate over there?" Because they had a person at the back gate. So I was like, "Fuck, maybe. Let's go fucking give it a shot." So we walk up, and Zach is like, "Hey, I gotta take a piss. We thought the bathroom was out here. Where is it in there?" And so the lady was like, "Oh, well, it's in here and there." And I'm not proud of this, but I had picked up some strangers fucking like pineapple fucking. I think it was like tequila or something, and it tasted really fucking good. But I had been drinking that and free drink. I mean, it was an open bar, dude. I don't know, but it was an open bar anyways. But I didn't know what it was called. I wish I did because it was genuinely amazing tasting. But he's like, "Hey, you're not allowed to have alcohol outside of the party." I'm like, "Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm with him." And they're, "Okay, come on in." And so then we just walk in, and so later we find out that it was $250 a person to get into that party.
Damn. I didn't even learn that. How'd you find that out?
I heard somebody say it. It was either $250 or $500. It was it was an expensive ass fucking party. And like we're going, and I finished the drink and threw it away, and Zach's like, "Hey, there's a bar. It doesn't look like people are paying. You want to go see if it's an open bar?"
No, I'm pretty sure I was told it was an open bar.
Oh, were you told it was an open bar?
I'm pretty sure Mr. Shh told me it was an open bar.
Oh, Mr. Shh. Yeah. But we go in, and however we get on it, we're like, "All right, let's go hit the fucking bar real quick." Because it was getting close to midnight. We weren't sure how much longer it was going to be open. I don't remember what you got. I got an old fashioned. They made it fucked up and wrong. They made it Wisconsin style, which is like with orange, like actual oranges metal,
right,
and cherries and shit. And I'm like, what the? I tipped him $5 because that was nice because Zach didn't have cash either, so I gave him a little something. But I was like, what the fuck is this? I drank it. It was really fucking strong. I think he made it strong because I gave him $5. I drank most of it and was really fucking gone that night.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I asked the dude in front of me what he was getting, and I got what he got, and I think it was like tequila with pineapple in it or something.
Maybe that's what that drink was. I don't know. I was gone. I just knew it tasted good.
I don't know, but I remember I kind of want to kind of like butt in on your story a little bit. I had a little side quest when I went inside of this party. I ended up chatting up an old black woman.
Hey, a black queen,
dude. She was a black bro. She acted like a black queen. She had her dress. She had her dress on the floor, all fanned. I fanned out her dress for her, bro.
Yeah, dude. I had no fucking idea what she wanted me to do, and she was trying to get me to do shit. I was like,
oh no, I like fanned out her dress for her and made it all nice because I accidentally stepped on her or some shit, and like I chatted her up. I don't even fucking know, bro. I like got her number. I put her number down, but like canceled it. I was like, she had like a husband and shit, so I was like,
oh yeah.
she's like
that dude ended up being like a 6'4" no nonsense.
Dude, you know what she said to me?
Marines.
She said, you go get my number before my husband come back over here? I'm like, sure.
Bro.
We got the fuck out of there after that.
I got her
okay.
number, and then I like canceled it, and then we like dipped.
From her husband?
No, before her husband came back.
Came back, she told me that. She's like, you go get my number before my husband come back?
Oh, I thought you said from my husband.
No. But like, yeah, that happened, and then yeah. Anyways, we got into a fucking party.
Expensive ass fucking party
in Scottsdale.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everyone was dressed so nice. I was wearing
blue jeans and a t-shirt.
I was wearing like black jeans and like a long sleeve with a short sleeve over it.
I'm pretty sure everybody knew we weren't supposed to be there, but we had the wristbands, and I don't think they gave a shit enough to fucking.
Like we just had the money to be there.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
yeah, because I mean, I think there might have been a dress code based on like how everybody was fucking dressed.
There probably was.
And our drunk asses show up. I'm holding a drink that's obviously from inside, so I feel like that gave us a little bit. Dude, we played fucking Hitman in real life.
Yeah,
dude,
bro, you guys were in.
Well, I grabbed the drink and was like, look, I was here. And they're, all right, cool.
The fact that you even got wristbands, too.
Dude,
like, automatically, like, bro, you couldn't have found a way.
I have no fucking idea where mine went. I think it came off in the Uber or some shit. Because we got Ubered home. But,
dude, no, I lost my mind when I got the wristband. So I'm like, no fucking way this is about to happen. Like, in my head, I'm thinking this. And then when we got out, I'm like, fuck. And I'm like, I literally immediately, as we were walking away, because I'm also sloshed. So I'm just, like, not thinking. And I'm like, wait. I'm like, Hunter, we still have the wristbands. We could still get in the. Let's just go around the fucking back. Like, come on. And it's like,
they let us in.
It's fucking easy. I don't know. That shit was fun. And it was a fun time. You just gotta take risks sometimes in life. But we're gonna pass the wheel back on to you, Mr.
Ready for round 2?
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Don't get a pen. Just get something that's not a pen rip or anything.
Let's hit the bong and spin again.
Get a dab.
Oh.
Get a dab rip. Is that a pen or a personal funny story?
Personal funny story.
All right.
Hold up.
You're drinking all the damn water.
Dude, I drink. Bro, I have to take another piss. I don't think you know how much fucking water I drink a day. It's ridiculous.
You sure not diabetic?
I might be.
I'm diabetic, so if I knew where my testing kit was, I could let you borrow it, but I have no fucking idea where that shit is. I haven't tested my blood sugar in like a year and a half, 2 years. But I got like a 6.6 A1C, so.
Well, I'm gonna take another piss before I tell the story.
All right.
Dude, holy shit.
No, I still think it's crazy that we got in that party, and I think
it was fucking amazing. I still would love to do something.
I don't know. We just have something we have to stumble upon.
Yeah.
Like when
that is like actual dad lore.
we'll just have to start going out to bars more.
That was actual dad lore.
I think we'll just have to start going out to bars more and like just taking adventures when you go to the bar. I mean, that's realistically where you find shit.
Yeah.
Like we go out on weekends, go to a bar. It just sucks because I don't want to like pay the bar prices.
Yeah, bars are fucking expensive.
I say we just go to a parking garage out somewhere, drink a bunch of alcohol,
drink fucking 24 beers in the parking lot,
and then walk around, find adventure. I mean, when I'm drunk, dude, I'll talk to anybody. I don't give a fuck. I love conversating when I'm drunk because it's just like, what's going on, man?
Mm-hmm.
What's going on?
I'm just here to have a good fucking time.
Right, like we're all here to have a good time. What's going on with you? Let's see what you're doing. Let's make conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, and then I always find a way to just keep on talking to someone in some way. I don't understand.
I don't know. Being drunk loosens you up. It makes you. It's
really
like
does.
it's like weed, but it's like stronger weed. But it's like weed. Weed lets you like still be present. Like if that makes sense, like to an extent.
I feel like alcohol is almost like truth serum.
Yeah.
When I be drinking, like I remember when I went up to the cabin with my parents, I was drinking and I got pretty fucking like drunk around my parents, and I was like talking too much. I was saying too much shit to them that I should not be telling them.
Do you really think that's something I should be tested for?
I mean, dude was thinking about it.
I was fucking pissed. I was like, wait, shit.
Are you waking up at night to do it and shit?
No.
No? Okay, you're probably fine then.
Probably just
Dude,
drink a bunch of water.
I drink like a lot of fucking
Yeah,
water.
no, that
It's
was
ridiculous.
when I was diagnosed. It was back in 6th grade. So I'm like a little, I don't know, fucking, how old are you in 6th grade? 12, 13? I'm a little 12-year-old who's drinking a gallon of water a day, gallon and a half of water a day. I'm eating 3 to 4 to 5 meals a day at huge fucking portions. And I was putting on absolutely zero weight. And I was like pissing like 10 times a night. Like I was waking up every 45 minutes to take a piss.
Oh damn.
That fucking sucks.
Yeah, no, that's like
No,
very
and
clear
so
signs.
that went on
That's
for
torture.
about a
That's
week.
torture.
And then I was talking to one of my buddies at the time. His name was Jacob Hara. He was a good buddy. You know, one of the big things we connected on was Destiny. We thought Destiny was cool. Still
Hell
is.
yeah.
We were going to a class. I was like, man, I really feel like if I told my parents that I feel like that's a little blurry, I could get an eye appointment and get out of school for the day or whatever. So I told my mom that, and she's like, you're pissing a lot, drinking a lot of water, pissing a lot, drinking a lot of water, eating a lot, putting on no weight. You know, you're waking up a lot. And my grandfather's type 2 diabetic, and so she talked to him about it. He's like, hey, those are symptoms. And we tested my blood sugar, and it was 365. And the normal range for someone is about 100 to 130.
Damn.
So yeah, I was pretty fucking high. I've been higher than that in my life. Let me tell you, I have some fucking personal records that I'm proud of that I probably shouldn't be. On both ends of the scale, high and low. Lowest I've been was 29, and I didn't feel anything. I felt completely normal. That's the level that most people sees at.
Oh right.
So
I've seen people who like seize up. I'm pretty sure by being diabetic.
I genuinely think that might have been what was happening when we fucking moved into here. Was I was just too fucking low, and my body was just spazzing and seizing. I don't know. It hasn't happened since. So
You said that's happened one other time too.
yeah,
I figured it had something to do with it, but I had no idea.
I don't know. I didn't
what
think
could I
it
have done at that point.
fucking. I think that's where the nasal spray would have come in. You
Oh,
hold me
and I was
down.
sitting there. I was asking him like, "Do I get it?" And you're like, "Nah, I'm fine."
I didn't know what it was, but yeah, no, I'm thinking back and like I was like, hey, maybe that wasn't normal.
Well, obviously that wasn't. Dude,
I don't know. I was just trying to push through. I was like, fuck, we
I
gotta
don't know
move.
how much you remember. Do you remember all of it?
I remember most of it. I remember
remember-
fucking up my milkshake or drink or whatever in
You
the
grabbed your burger and you went. You took it. You grabbed. You went.
squeeze the shit out of
And
it.
then fucking threw it back down.
Yeah, no, I
Like,
was,
bro.
I don't know what the fuck was going on, but it might have been fucking diabetes related.
I figured, and if that happens again, I'm gonna
Yeah, hit me with
use
that.
the
fucking-
nasal spray for sure.
Get me down and don't like force me down, but like get me down. Make sure I'm on my side because if I am seizing, I'm gonna puke afterwards. And if not, then I'm just gonna have a fucking lot of sugar in my system.
But yeah, personal funny story time.
Sorry, we got fucked up there for a second. Really deep.
Got a little serious about his personal life and what's going on.
That's the point of weed, though. Just you open up.
Did you think about any personal funny stories? Do you think about how you have diabetes?
No, I know. I know a personal funny story. I mean, like once I tell it, you might think it's funny for like, it's funny in like different reasons. Like, I basically just got like fucked on this trip. I went on to Mexico. Like basically everything that like could have went wrong, like went wrong.
Mm-hmm.
As I'm in like a country that I don't speak a language in, like so basically what happened is it was 3 of my coworkers, one of them being one of my managers at the time. Her name was Stacy. And
Is my mom having
wait,
going on?
let me log in. No, nothing happened. But
Did her mom have it going on?
her mom?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Stacy's mom have it going
Yeah,
on.
did Stacy's mom have it going on?
Oh.
Gotta know.
She's all
Wait,
about
okay, I
it.
fucking get it. Dude, I didn't get it at first.
Sorry, continue.
Anyways, so it was me, my friend Jaden, my friend, or actually he's not my friend anymore, and then Adrian, and then Stacy. We went on this trip to Rocky Point. We stayed in the suites or whatever the hell the hotel, right up on the beach. And coincidentally, one of my newer managers that transferred to my store at the time and her other friends from her previous store were going to be only 15 minutes from our hotel at the same exact time in the same exact place. Completely coincidence. We did not plan it. So hell yeah. So we were okay, like we'll just mix our schedules together. We'll just hang out, since we're on vacation, like why not? And so the first night we were supposed to go to a club, but they were being lazy as fuck. Literally, like Audie's sleeping right now, like we're not going out. They don't want to go. They just want to smoke or like go on the beach or whatever. Or just like drink here at the house. I'm like, all right, bro. Because I like got ready,
Right.
Mm-hmm. So I was like, okay, whatever. It didn't really piss me off. But we went there after we got food. Or we went to their B&B, which is up on the beach. And we were drinking, smoking. We were drinking a lot. And we left at like 1:30 in the morning. And you know how it's like kilometers and not miles per hour in Mexico? Right. Yeah, so like I'm like very ever so slightly drunk behind the wheel. I'm not actually drunk.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
It was in Mexico. I don't think they're going to
like,
extradite you for something that their locals do consistently.
Bro, okay, no one was on the road either because it was like a Thursday night.
Mm-hmm.
So I was chilling. No one was on the road, and it was hard enough for me to like just figure out even where I'm going because we were in like downtown, like the downtown area. Right. I don't know if you've ever been, but
what part of Mexico was it?
It was Rocky Point.
Oh, okay.
They have like the downtown area where all the tourists go.
I've only like used their taxi or Uber or whatever. I've never like actually driven in Mexico.
Oh yeah, I drove there.
That sounds awful. I would never do that.
It's only 4 hours.
Well, no, I've never driven.
Just driving in Mexico.
But like driving around in Mexico, I would just.
Yeah, like 2 a.m. and like there's not really that many street lights.
Like Uber or taxi or something. Realistically,
I drove, so oh well.
But, yeah. But anyways, continue.
And
you have to blur his face now.
I was going over the speed limit, and I did get pulled over by the cops.
That sucks.
So I was like, in my mind, I'm like, okay, I'm done for. Like it's just fucking over for me because like I obviously like my blood alcohol limit is up.
Right.
Like, it's not 0.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm in a country where I don't speak fucking Spanish.
Right.
So I'm like, yep, I'm fucked. It's over. Like I fully expected to just get like arrested. So he's like talking like very broken English, and he was like asking me if I had anything to drink. He pulled me out of the car and he like looked me in the eyes with his flashlight, and he told my friend, who is completely more fucked than I am, like this man is like completely crossed, like he cannot walk. Told him to drive my car, follow him to the police station, and they sat me up front. And they took me to the police station at like 2 a.m. And I was like, okay, yeah, like it's over. Like seriously, in my mind, I'm like, I'm just fucked.
It's over.
I was like, dude, I'm gonna get a fucking DUI in a country I don't fucking live in with my car. So I'm like, oh my god, I was so scared.
Come back speaking Spanish and with silent farts.
You fart? You crop dusting them? Oh, no. None of the truck, bro. Anyways. That's the time for the camera.
Oh, you fucking idiot. But continue.
Oh, you want me to keep going?
Yeah.
So I'm at the police station, and they did a breathalyzer on me, and the legal limit is only 0.04 there. And here it's only 0.08.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like double here. And honestly, like I could have drove. Like I did not feel drunk. I would have passed a sobriety test for sure. Like I was walking straight into the police station.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But, like, so they could have charged me for a DUI, and that shit was $5,000.
Shit.
Like if I didn't pay the $5,000, I would have stayed in jail. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't release me until I paid it, and I did not have $5,000. And I know my parents did not have $5,000. So I was like, okay. Like they told me this in the truck on the way to the police station before the breathalyzer. So he was like, yeah, like you might get charged with $5,000 like for a DUI. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so fucked. So, but anyways, they ended up just charging me for a speeding ticket. Thank God. And my friend had to go to the ATM. Stacy went to the ATM,
Right.
get $160, pay my bond or whatever the hell. Lost her debit card that way, by the way. We ate her debit card. Anyways.
What the fuck? That's crazy.
Yeah, like she lost her debit card there or she didn't, and she forgot to take it out or some bullshit. I don't know. But yeah, she doesn't have it anymore. And so yeah, I didn't get home till 3 a.m. I was so pissed, bro. I made my friend fucking Adrian drive. I was like, yeah, I'm not driving. Fuck that. Just take me home. Take me back to the fucking suite, bro. I was so upset. And then the next morning we go out all day. We're chilling. And then that night we go out to the club we were supposed to go to, Elixir.
Right.
If you're ever in Rocky Point, go to Elixir. Best shots I've ever had. Like, it's an open bar. It's just like unlimited drinks and shots if you pay $20.
Oh shit!
And they use like alcohol, bro. Like
Called
they don't
Elixir?
skimp you. Yeah, it's called Elixir. They do not skimp you, bro.
I
I got
I've seen
drunk.
that because I've been in like the downtown area for Rocky Point.
Yeah. You go through
I-
downtown to get to
I
Elixir.
may have seen. I don't remember. I don't know. The entire time I was downtown, I was fucked. I was
Yeah,
fucked.
bro.
So like,
We were drinking a fuck ton.
like, dude, I was drunk before I even got there, and so when I got there, I was just getting more drunk. I remember I went to this one club that had like this like neon dolphin sign or some shit, and then I went to the bathroom because like I took a shot, and I'm like, fuck, I'm already so drunk right now. I went to the bathroom. I felt like I had to throw up. And I went to the bathroom, looked myself in the mirror, sat there for a second. I went, all right. And then because I was there for a bachelor party, and so 2 of the guys that were there for the bachelor party walked in and like they were using the bathroom and shit. And they came to the mirror. And they're like, "Yo, what's up, dude? Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yep." I'm like, "I'm fine. I was just taking a second." And like for some reason, it went away completely for the rest of the night.
Nice.
Like I didn't throw up at all, which was crazy. But like I took a second, like I went back out, and I'm like, all right.
When you gotta stand on the sink and look in the mirror and really just
Lock
think.
in.
Yeah, that's where you gotta lock in. That's where a boy becomes a man.
That's exactly what
Oh,
happened.
shit.
And I fucking, just had to lock in, and I don't know, but I feel like that sounds kind of familiar. I mean, I went to a lot of bar strip clubs when I was there, if I'm being real, myself personally.
Right.
Um,
But hey, next time you are there,
I want to go again soon. I would love to go to Mexico. I mean, everything there is fucking so much cheaper.
yeah, I know.
And I mean, as long as you know the area, dude. I mean, I'm gonna keep it a stack. I rode ATVs. I was so fucking drunk. Because they just sell rent. Like they rent you out ATVs for like a certain amount of time, and then you can just drive off to down the fucking road to like a big dirt area and ride around.
Yeah.
I was so drunk already.
That's so fucking cool.
It was sick. I fucking would love to do that again. Like
Yeah, hell yeah.
I don't know. Anyways, did you have more to the story?
Yeah, I'll make it quick though.
No, you're good. No, keep on going. Keep on going.
Okay.
Tell the full length. You're all good.
Okay. So we're at the bar, unlimited shots and drinks, $20, easy peasy. All of us are in there. It's actually a really cool club.
Right.
All of us are in there, and we're just all fucking drunk. There's like 8 of us, and we go back to the car, and Stacy, we were talking about going to a different bar, and like I was DD, and I was low key pretty fucking drunk. Like I was like, dude, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I cannot drive.
Just fucking went to jail.
Yeah, like, oh yeah, dude, I was scared shitless. I was like, dude, yeah, if I get pulled over, I'm definitely paying that DUI, and I'm definitely not going fucking home. I did not have $5,000.
All right.
And so she was like, okay, I can drive. And I was like, all right, like, I can't like disagree because she seemed pretty sober, and I'm not driving. And my other 2 friends were fucking drunk too, so I was like, okay, you're the best option here, I guess. And then we ended up switching up the plans. Instead of going to the bar, my friend Jaden that same morning bought an ounce of weed for $20.
Ooh.
That weed did not look good, bro. Like
Stems and
no,
seeds.
like it looked just like fucking
Dog
broccoli. Like it looked like broccoli, bro.
Was it like dark or was it like?
Yeah, really, really, really dark.
It was probably like spice or some shit.
Yeah, I didn't smoke any of it because like,
I would just bring weed in there with me.
well, he ended up smoking it after he got it. He bought a pipe at the souvenir shop and he smoked it and he got high. But he said like, yeah, this is probably some of the worst weed I ever smoked. But he was fiending because he didn't bring his cart, so he was like, yeah, man, I'm not friends with him anymore. But that man fiends. He's like, dude, I need to get high. Like he like, if he doesn't get high, like he starts like having withdrawals. Like he has like an addiction to weed.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, bro.
People say you can't get addicted to weed.
No, you can.
Sure.
It's very, very hard to do though. But no, that man is like addicted. Anyways. Oh, you. Well, no, it's fine. Well.
Listen, I'm just trying to get my tolerance up so I can smoke with Snoop and
Joey Diaz.
drop Star of Death with Joey Diaz. Those are my two goals. Those are the two goals. Those are the two objectives of the podcast. Joey Diaz, we need you to hang in there a little while longer. I fucking love you. Just
He's the fucking Star of
Tribute
Death.
video.
He's doing a lot better now. He's like we're doing a lot more health shit now, which is good. But yeah, keep it up. I would love to do a Star of Death with Joey Diaz. That is like would be a.
He's still up for it by that point.
I would love. He still loves fucking weed.
All right,
He's
guys.
still all about it. So
My turn. I'm gonna spin the wheel. Hopefully, we just
Spin the
I
wheel.
kind of want to smoke weed.
the wheel,
The wheel. The wheel.
the
The
wheel,
wheel. The wheel.
the wheel.
The wheel. The wheel.
You got a terrible fucking angle of the wheel on that. Just lift it up. a
Oh
little
shit!
bit.
It's like hold on. It's because it's like not.
Yeah, drop it down a little bit there, Buckaroo.
There we go.
The wheel.
Look at that.
That's a lot better. That's beautiful.
What'd you land on?
Worst weed experience.
What's your worst?
Did I do that one last episode?
I don't know. Give us one of your worst weed experiences. Just like maybe not the worst, but just like.
Well, I mean, I don't know if I talked about the one in the airport.
No, yeah, you did. You
I
did
did.
talk about that one.
Okay, so, fuck. What? I haven't really had much. I mean, I guess like one of the times. Oh, I guess I got time. Yeah, I was just. It was. I think it was when Cody gave me that really old weed that had been sitting. 'Cause I
Oh,
was
from
when I was unemployed.
was it the shit from
Jacob.
Jacob, yeah.
Yeah. They gave me some really old weed, and so I was just like, whatever, it's weed. I'm unemployed. I can't buy weed, so I'll fucking just smoke it. So I, was smoking that. I remember I smoked some of it, and I was chilling in my room, and I was watching a movie with my buddy on Discord, right? And for some reason, like my heart just started beating really fast. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like I low-key started to freak out. Like I started to have a weird panic attack. And like I was like, fuck, like I think I'm gonna have a heart attack or something. And so like I go into Hunter's room, I'm like, yo, I think I'm like, I don't know what the fuck is going on, because this is the first time I've ever had like a panic attack like this on weed. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but my heart's beating really fast, and I feel like I'm gonna die. Can I just like sit in here just in case I do start dying? And he's like, I'm like, can you check my heartbeat? Because like, to me, it might have felt like my heart was going fast, but he checked. He's like, dude, you're fine. And I'm like, I don't feel fine. I'm like, I feel like I'm gonna die.
I know what you're talking about.
And then I think I'm pretty sure I was just playing Destiny or some shit.
Yeah, and I literally like I went to his
You
room. I
just-
laid face down on his floor.
Was it face down?
I laid face
Yeah.
down because I was just trying to block out any senses possible and just ignore and just focus on calming the fuck down.
Yeah.
And it was just like this fucking sucked. I've never had a panic attack on weed before, and I think it's just because I wasn't smoking as much as I used to.
Just too much.
It was
or
too
big of a
much,
hit.
or it may have been sativa as well, and like sativa really kind of does that shit to me. But that's why I try and stay away from it as much as possible.
Mhm.
For-
It's really
for the most
hard. It's really hard though because he enjoys smoking my weed, and my weed is a lot of times sativa or a sativa.
I don't know. I
hybrid.
mean, I haven't had really any
I mean,
problems.
yeah.
I haven't had any problems since I
I'm
bought
just
that
building up
edible.
I'm just building up your tolerance to sativa. All right,
Shit.
so
I appreciate it. bro.
I'm doing my part as your roommate so that you can be smoking that real sativa shit with me.
So we can smoke that real shit with Snoop.
Yeah,
We
that
gotta
real
get
shit.
that. We gotta get that
Drop the-
diamond tier extract bullshit.
Drop the sativa Star of Death with Joey Diaz. Get your heart going so fast it'll fucking explode.
All right, I think that was
The
like
wheel.
my bad weed story. Shit sucked.
wheel.
The wheel.
Oh, just pen.
I feel like you should take a big rip for that one.
I can go like 6.
7.
No, I'm not.
7.
saying that because that's your fucking number.
Maybe. 1, 2, 3.
I'm fucking unclogging it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Well, I kind of forgot I was fucking counting too. I was just fucking idiot.
All right, beautiful.
Damn, that was a pussy.
Come on,
Yes,
give it.
Yes. Wheel spin.
Wheel.
The people that watch the video podcast are gonna love that one.
Oh, I got pen too.
For
You got pen?
pen. For contact for the
God.
strictly podcast listeners, it's just we're just looking into the camera.
We shouldn't even give them context.
I don't
They have to
know,
watch
I
the
feel-
video podcast. Know what the fuck's going on.
You got to watch the podcast twice.
You hear wheel. You hear wheel. Two people say wheel at the same time when it goes silent. What the fuck is going on? All right, guys. My turn. Are you ready? Wheel.
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 What did I get? Bong rip and spin again.
Oh,
Oh
first one.
First one of the podcast episode. Beautiful.
That's, I think, the first one of the podcast.
I think you got one last episode. Bless you.
I don't think so.
Shut the fuck up.
I
Oh, man.
have to agree with him. I have to agree with what he's saying on this one. He's making some solid points against you. He's got a valid argument.
Still, this is a thank you. Shut the fuck up. All right. Let's get my bong rip in. I think what I'll do. Hold on. Damn.
Wheel.
Wheel.
It's mine.
Conspiracy theories.
All right, what's
Right after the bong rip.
what's a conspiracy theory?
Pretty sure last episode, the last conspiracy theories we talked about was the ones about the drones above New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was
Oh,
I thought it was
shit.
Chief Keef personally, but
He's gonna blow him up.
what's a good conspiracy theory? Damn.
I have my spiel about my one, but
I mean, I have my 9/11 spiel. You guys want to hear about that?
I mean,
one?
yeah, you can go ahead. We had.
I mean, I'm gonna try and sum it up as best as possible because I watched about a 4 or 5 hour documentary on 9/11, and it was basically the documentary was about debunking the debunkers. And so, what the debunkers are the people who debunk the original theories that people had of when 9/11 happened initially, and like how it really went. But the whole documentary basically debunks these people debunking these conspiracy theories, basically proving the conspiracy theories to be right
Mhm.
and why these debunkers are wrong. And so it goes literally from start to finish from what happened even days before. I don't know about days before, but like basically from the morning to the end of what happened. Even after the towers went down and they were explaining, how they found the black boxes and shit in the planes. And fuck, I mean,
It's a lot.
I mean, no, there is a lot to explain. Like there is so much that went into this attack, and it was so meticulously planned out that there's no way it couldn't have been like
Mhm.
the government, pretty much. I mean, from not having any jets in the airspace because they're off in a discrete part of like Canada, Alaska, doing air games. All of them happened to be doing that this fucking morning that this happened, to the planes going off the radar. Because the idea was that when the hijackers took over the planes went off the radar, but they don't. That's not true because they still have access to the plane's destination. But it went off the map for a sec, but it came back, and they had access to see where these planes went, kind of thing.
Mhm.
Fuck. I mean, the way that these planes flew into the towers and flew over New
was impossible for any fucking person to do.
Any untrained
Professional
Yeah,
to do.
no, planes are hard to fly. My dad is doing like some private flying courses because he wants to be able to fly.
Because like these planes were flying fast over like super low.
They're
over
super.
New York City.
They're super heavy, multi-ton flying engines. These aren't just like your everyday fucking car. You can just get in and you're down to the grocery store. This is something that in the blink of an eye can take thousands of fucking lives.
True. And like so with this thing, like on top of that, when you know how the planes flew super fast, super low over New York City, getting to the height of the towers. On top of that, with the Pentagon, they tracked the way the plane flew into the Pentagon, and this plane did fucking circles going down, flying directly into the side of the Pentagon. Realistically, if these motherfuckers wanted to do damage, they would have flown straight down to the top of the Pentagon, not a reinforced fucking wall that wouldn't do that much damage. Even then, they went and asked tons and tons of trained professionals, like people who fly, and they like asked them like, how possible would this be? And they said it's damn near impossible to do something like that. And the reason why it would be impossible for these terrorists, the Arabs, to do that is because they didn't have access to super high tech like flying equipment to learn how to fly in their countries. So how are they able to fly these fucking commercial airlines when they have had no training flying a commercial airline like that?
Like not to sorry to cut you off for a second, but not to take on the Arabs or anything. But I've seen videos of them flying contraptions that literally look like they're out of fucking Bad Piggies. All right,
I know.
like I have seen them flying cars or not cars. Like chairs with like suspension wings and like flying through the air. It's fucking insane. And you tell me those same people can fly? It's like a commercial aircraft. I don't think the fact they got those up in the air is impressive. I'll give them that. That is a fucking. But
that's what I'm saying. The debunkers said, oh, they had flight training simulators over in the Middle East, but none of the flight training simulators that they would have had were for a commercial airline, and the way they've flown it would have been had done by a professional that was risking his fucking life for the bit, pretty much. It's crazy. And I mean, I don't know if I'm honestly kind of just touching on it. They go into more depth about it and how shit was done. They show actual visuals and to get you to understand how it's done. I would love to even sit down on a live stream and watch the full 4-hour fucking documentary just for funsies. Personally, I think that would be a fun stream to do.
I'd watch it.
Huh? You'd watch it? I'd have to find it. It might not even be on YouTube anymore because it got taken down. But
Damn.
it might be. It might still be there. I have to find it. It's crazy, and I wish I could go into more depth about it. But like I said, there's just so much to it. Like, there's no way they could have used phones at the height that they were at back then, at least. But even now, pretty much, not really. I mean, the black boxes, there's no way they could have been destroyed in the rubble. They're made to be pretty much indestructible. So
Don't forget the black boxes were destroyed, but the passport survived.
yeah, the passport survived, but not the black box. Not the one indestructible thing in the fucking plane. The fucking passport survived. Believe it or not. But then also, you'd even fucking talk about Tower 7. Why did Tower 7 come down? Oh, if rubble hit it. Oh, bullshit.
It just free fell.
It free fell. Just, yeah, that got cut in the rubble too. Because why not?
The only logical explanation I could think of for that would be because just from my time in construction and shit would be in New York City it hit just the right angle to disturb their sewer pipelines to bring that building down. But when watching the video, you can see charges go off.
Right. But then on top of that,
So-
if I'm going back, I'm going to go back to the beginning a little bit. Because I did mention how they talk about how they planned this shit weeks in advance, like probably even months. They did a project on the tower before the attacks happened. And they shut down the elevator for people to use because they were going in and removing the asbestos inside the elevator or something like that. I think that's what it was. Even though the entire building was pretty much asbestos. But they were doing a project to fix the elevator or something. That is theorized to have been them placing the explosive charges in the elevator shaft that, for what's it called? Something demolition. Controlled demolition on the tower. Because there's no way the tower would have free fell like the way it did just from a plane at the top of the fucking
No,
tower.
when you hit
Maybe at the bottom, but even then, that we're probably falling sideways.
No, yeah, when you hit something like that, but even like if you just set up, I'm trying to think of something that would break some like building blocks that toddlers use.
Right.
If you set those up and you throw something at it, it falls towards what hit it. It doesn't fucking just tank down.
Right.
And especially something that's thicker than the object that's hitting it, it would fall towards.
Right. Especially with a tower that's as reinforced as these towers
Yeah.
are supposed to be, because they probably have a really strong foundation. with
They
how
were
tall these
supposed to
towers
be.
are.
It was another Titanic thing. They were supposed to be indestructible. Really makes you think.
That's why I would definitely send the link to you because I think it's really interesting. And it's crazy that I actually talked with an old man about this whole theory I had, and he was disproving my theories, but I don't think he was being true about it because he apparently used to this was an old dude, and this is when I worked for restoration, so I was going to people's houses, dropping shit off, tile and like that. And sometimes I would meet with the homeowners. I'd meet with this guy, and I had a full 4-hour conversation with bro. So I had nothing better to do that day. I had a full 4-hour conversation just talking with bro, and he used to do all this shit, and he told me a bunch of history about Arizona and stuff. He said he used to be into flying and flew planes and shit. And we talked about 9/11. He pretty much disproved all of the theories that I had. But I don't really know for sure. He
Yeah,
kinda just
no,
bullshit
it's-
with me. But like I said, in the video, it shows everything. It tells you everything. It explains everything. So squeaky sound.
The ghost.
Yeah, just the ghost. My bad. Yeah, we have a ghost. What? No. But yeah, it's really cool. I think I'm gonna pass the wheel on to Hunter. now.
Alright, let me see
I
this.
won't go into more about that because then I'll just go crazy. mode.
The wheel.
The wheel.
The wheel.
$1 billion hobby, baby.
Oh, $1 billion hobby. That's a good one.
Realistically, did you give it some thought? You didn't want to came up with the question.
No, not at all. There's a tough one because I have a lot of things I enjoy doing. Shit. Probably, realistically, if I was going for something I could make money off of, like going the same path you went,
Right.
I would go something more car restoration because then I'd be able to buy a shop, buy the equipment for the shop, buy the tools. Because, the tools alone end up being thousands of fucking dollars, 50, 60,000 fucking dollars. The toolbox alone is like 20,000 fucking dollars. Shop is probably $1 million something, and so it's just a lot of expenses. And then the cars are just a whole different fucking ballgame. My dream car to restore is a 1956 Jaguar Mark 7. I hate the direction Jaguar has gone as a company, but that car is so fucking beautiful to me. It's like a nice, I don't know how to describe it. Think the Queen car from Cars 2.
I haven't seen Cars 2 in so long.
Holy shit. It was pretty cool though. The agents, I fucked with it.
Dude, Mater is badass. I fucking love Mater. Dude, you know what's really funny? The fucking Mater
Yes,
tall
that.
tales.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is a Jaguar?
Yeah. So I would love to get my hands on one of those and completely restore it, maybe update it a little bit, or maybe get one. If I had $1 billion, fuck it. Get one to restore completely factory fucking new.
Mm-hmm.
And then one that I would probably put some updated shit in so it's easier to fucking drive. Because 1956 was fucking 70 years ago, 75 years ago. It was a long fucking time ago, and I
Very
don't
long
want to
time,
have
yeah.
to drive with their technology. I like my fucking modern technology in my cars. So, and yeah, probably just fucking restore cars and
sell them, put them on display or whatever. But if it wasn't for making money, it'd probably be like Warhammer 40K. Because that shit is so expensive and I want to get into it so bad, but it is a fucking price. Yeah. It's like this plastic is worth its weight in gold type shit.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous. Put on.
How much time are we at?
It's 9:34.
I'm gonna put this camera on for a little bit longer, probably just for the end of the podcast.
I say we got 30, 40 more minutes.
I don't want to make the episode too long.
I don't know.
30 or 40 minutes? Holy shit.
I don't know how long we've gone, so.
We've been going for definitely 2 hours.
You want to set the timer for 30 minutes?
Where the fuck did you go back
Alright. I think we'll do one more time around with the wheel.
Yeah?
One more time around.
to? What time are we at?
Oh, yeah, I should probably check that. My bad. 2 hours and 10 minutes. One more time with the
Yeah.
wheel. We'll read the news segment.
Do you want to do the news real quick before the wheel? Give the.
Sure, fuck it. Let's do the news before the wheel.
All right.
That's your views.
What?
Your views. Just to amigo.
All right. This week, so for local AZ events, we got the Cannabis Awards music festival. I've talked about a couple times in the past. There's going on March 1st, 2025 this year.
Where is that? What day is that?
That is, I have no fucking idea.
February 26th.
That's a Saturday, I think. Yeah. The artists and awards and everything are getting announced day of. Its location is at some place called El Cameron Gigante. I don't know
where that's at.
It's on Grand and Glendale Avenue. It's no med cards. It's in a bar, so if you have a med card, you can't go. It has to be 21 and above. So, or if you're underage, have a med card. So, Zach, like you could not go. Sorry about that, but you're too young. You fucking baby bitch. I'm just kidding. I forgot you just turned 21 a little while ago. Fuck you. I'm still gonna call you a baby bitch.
I'm not gonna go. I don't want to go.
No. Drinking tastes icky. But then we got Earl Cup coming up too.
I'm excited about that one. I really want
March 8th and 9th this year. 21 plus or med card, and it's at Arizona Event Center, Fairground, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I want to go to this one. I do, and maybe we can get some shirts express made and shipped to us for. We gotta find. Oh no, we need to go on Fiverr and get our logo done. So never mind.
I think maybe hopefully you guys will see us there if this episode's out after. Hopefully I saw you guys there, and
maybe we'll get some content there. Maybe we won't. But on a positive standpoint, on the national news, over in Arkansas, lawmakers approved a bill using the tax dollars from marijuana sales to fund free breakfast for students.
yeah, free breakfast for
So,
students.
Damn, actually?
Yeah, it's called Bill SB 59. It was passed recently. The Republican governor or of the state or whatever, she had some is on it.
What state did you say it was? Arkansas?
Arkansas, yeah. Arkansas is a cool state. But yeah,
That's
it's
cool.
free breakfast
What?
for students that go to public high schools and shit.
Awesome, dude.
Regardless if they qualify for free or reduced meals. or
That's my
not. So,
tax dollars being to work.
yeah, that is something. If that is something I would happily put my tax dollars towards, and I think we're gonna see a lot more. So I'm gonna get slightly political real quick, just a little bit, just because of the Doge cuts and everything. I think we're gonna see a lot more positive spending in our tax dollars coming
Hope so.
forward. I think we're gonna see a lot more things going towards causes in America that we're like, hey, maybe that's something we should have thought of a little while ago. So I'm excited to see where this goes. Hopefully, this sparks a fuse that goes, and maybe in Arizona, our weed tax dollars can start going towards those free breakfasts and free lunches for kids. There are plenty of people who smoke weed. I'm sure we could be both of them.
Especially in Arizona. It's
Yeah.
a huge community of
We've had weed
coming through here regardless of if you smoked it or not. And now that it's legal on recreational and medical, there are plenty of tax dollars being generated from it. So we should be able to take a chunk of those. Those shouldn't go towards our politicians and our roads that aren't getting fucking fixed, and all these fucking endless construction projects that don't do jack fucking shit. So that's just my 2 cents on it, though. I'm excited. I'm hoping this kicks off a chain of events.
Very true. Congratulations, Arkansas. You did something good for once.
Yeah.
I don't know. Arkansas is
I don't know. They're pretty...
non-existent to me. Wasn't there another news thing, or was that?
No, that was it.
Okay. All right, cool. We're going to do one more round of the spinny wheel.
Oh shit!
Hopefully we get something. Hopefully we're getting $1 billion hobby. I want to hear yours.
It's not a bong rip and pass, bro.
It says bong rip spin again.
Bro.
$1 billion hobby.
Sober up. No fucking way. No fucking way. It actually was.
Huge. All right.
Oh, bro, I didn't plan on this. And if I did, it went away.
I know. That's why we put it on there.
You got to think about this one. I mean, just think about all the hobbies you have and what you could possibly make out of it. Think about it.
I mean, yeah, it's sort of, you got two
Because
options.
you can make hobbies into careers.
Yeah, you can do that, or you can just have sort of your fucking hobby out like Warhammer 40K. There's not really money to be made in that, but $1 billion would really help you get into a hobby like
that can generate revenue at some point. I feel like that would make sense.
Maybe it's not something you want to make money off of. Maybe you just want money to go do something.
Yes, that's true.
If you're happy and content with your life, then you don't necessarily need the extra money. What's something
if you have one of those, then think about that. I don't fucking
know. I'm putting all the pressure on you right now.
My hobby is gambling.
Hey,
$1 billion on black.
$1 billion on green.
All in. Fucking all in.
You have a $1 billion chip. It's like, I want to put this on green.
He's going to be like that one scene in Futurama where Zoidberg goes to the fucking casino and he's like, $8 billion on green or whatever the fucking, they spin and he fucking hits in there. Woo! So he gets like fucking $3.7 trillion or some shit like that.
Damn.
That'd be crazy.
Or whatever. He gets a fuck ton of money and he's like, let her ride. And then he loses it all immediately. He's like, oh, well, that was that.
Dude, honestly, imagine you put it all on green and you fucking got it. And you got like that much more money.
Shit. Now the question goes back to me, bro. It was like $1 trillion hobby. Bro.
No, but yeah. Would you say gambling or would you put it on the
No, let's like.
Is that genuine?
It has to be one hobby.
Yeah, one hobby.
I would take gambling as a hobby.
No, honestly. We can go like low key, fucking like surfing.
Surfing,
really?
Hell yeah.
I would love to go learn to surf. I just started snowboarding.
Learn to surf.
Well, not just started. But
would you really need to spend $1 billion? You probably have so much money
travel
left over.
expenses and
I guess, yeah.
and hotels and you got food and the buying an actually good fucking board. Yeah, probably. Okay. You gotta eat to surf. You can't go out there malnourished.
Yeah, this is like for years and years and
years. Yeah, no, that makes
years.
sense. I mean, if we're thinking like, I was thinking more. I guess if I want to think of a hobby that doesn't require.
I mean, you live in fucking Arizona. Where the fuck are you gonna surf in Arizona?
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, I was thinking about a hobby that would generate revenue, but I never thought of one that wouldn't. So.
I know.
I can make revenue off surfing.
Yeah, you definitely surfing competitions.
Yeah, and if I'm fucking really good, just post that shit on TikTok.
I could see him surfing. I don't know. I haven't seen his physique, but I'm sure he could fucking rip his.
Oh god.
Oh, I've seen his physique. But no, that's sick. No, I think that'd be really dope. Have you been surfing?
I've been boogie boarding. And I try to step on that shit.
Yeah.
Ride the wave.
Have you tried fucking what's it called? One where you're standing on it and you have the paddleboarding. I think that was called. Where you're standing up on the board.
Oh yeah.
Paddleboarding.
Paddleboarding.
Have you ever been paddleboarding?
No.
It's honestly really fucking sick when you get the hang of it. Like
I would love to do that.
I feel like that can teach you to surf a little bit, just more getting balanced on the board, but you also have to learn how to balance on the waves, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know,
I have to get into that actually.
That'd be a sick hobby, dude. Hey, if you eventually if you have enough money or eventually get enough money, dude, make it a fucking
Riding the
Find
waves.
new hobbies.
I take riding the waves as a hobby. You know, anything that's
That'd be
on
sick.
the anything on the waves that's just like you and a platform. You know, water skiing, water surfing, boogie boarding, tubing, all that sort of shit.
No, 100%. All right, I think it's time for the next spin. Or did you have more?
For a hobby?
I mean, unless you had a hobby that would make revenue,
Yeah.
if you wanted to go into something like that.
I mean, like that makes like maximum revenue. I know you said you can make revenue off surfing, but
Maximum revenue.
like, would you go to try and get into the NBA?
go
Play
get
Probably baseball. I
baseball.
like baseball.
go get fucking limb lengthening surgery. Get the
We'll be like KD,
experimental.
bro.
Get the experimental pigmentation darkening from Tropic
God.
Thunder.
Bro, there's white dudes in the NBA.
You have to.
Jokic is fucking tall as shit.
Larry Bird.
Yeah, Larry Bird. Larry Bird's
The GOAT.
I stand by Larry Bird as the GOAT of the NBA.
No,
He
it's
could,
LeBron.
he could shit.
It's obviously
If he could-
LeBron.
If he
And Kobe.
couldn't shoot him, he could shit on him. So
Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah. All right. Spin the wheel.
The wheel.
the wheel.
What will it be? What will it be? What will it be? Is it worst weed experience again? Again? Can I spin again?
Yeah, spin again.
Thank you, Shaquille O'Neal.
The wheel.
The wheel. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's pretty cool. I love the wheel. I wish the wheel had Superman S on it. Because what's the point of having billions and billions of dollars if everything can't have
That's
Superman
picking
S
up.
on it?
I got $1 billion hoppy again.
Oh, you gotta spin
I
again.
gotta spin again.
That's crazy.
This is. I mean, there's only like what 8,
6,
7.
7.
I don't think it's 7. It has to be 6 or 8.
You can cut past pizza 7 ways.
I guess. Yeah. Conspiracy theories. Those are the 3 I've already gotten.
Holy shit.
No, I thought I got bong rips. I'm confused. Oh, 'cause
Yeah,
I did
4.
bong rips
Well, yeah, you
again,
did.
and I got conspiracy
Yeah.
theories. All right. Hopefully this is the last time. 4th time's a charm.
On rip and spin again.
Right. Just bong rip.
This is bong
It's
rip.
just
Just
bong
rip the
rip.
bong.
All right. I don't think I really have much. I'm gonna take a rip off you
Okay.
first. What was it? The Singaporean
Singapore sling.
Singapore slang?
Sling.
Sling?
Yeah.
Sling?
Sling.
Sling?
Sling.
Swing?
I'm gonna beat your ass.
Baby!
Oh,
They just spit everywhere. My bad, guys.
I ain't gonna. You're good.
Very cool. Or you just saying that to make you feel better?
I think he's saying that's
Alright, Hunter.
the wheel.
The wheel. You really spun that bitch. $1 billion hobby. The wheel.
The wheel.
Wait, thumbnail, guys. Alright, perfect. Pen.
Pen?
Pen, rip. I think that'd be alright. And I think that's gonna conclude our beautiful The Wheel segment. How was that pen rip? Ooh,
Tastes like weed.
baby.
Mm.
Tastes like the wheel.
The wheel.
I think we should we're gonna wrap up the podcast here. Get a few more things in. I feel like I have a question. I have a few more questions to ask you, Christian. I just, I don't think we touched on music during the podcast. I think we talked about that before the podcast.
Oh,
But I would like to hear,
correct.
oh, shit.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. What music you've been listening to? What concerts you go to? Are you willing to? Sorry, actually, I'll see the question after. Answer the first. My bad.
I'm definitely Travis Scott me rider, bro.
This guy.
Day one. Nah, not day one.
Day
but
one.
I don't know, bro. Fucking, I just like how he produces a lot of his own music.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. He's just good. I bought VIP for him.
How was that?
I mean, I don't know if it's still worth. Like, I spent like $750.
Holy fuck!
I don't know if it's worth it, but I did have a really good experience. Like, we got into the basement of the Sun Stadium, so like we got free drinks, free food. Like, I was literally 4 rows from the stage, like right above the pit.
Shit.
Like, we got early access to merch because, dude, the lines were fucking crazy for that concert.
I mean, how many people do you think were there? Because I mean, isn't the Sun Stadium max out at like what 17,000 or something?
I can look. I can probably look.
Because
Sun Stadium.
there's like
18,000.
18,000.
Yeah, I would say like we're up to 21,000 with. Oh, so it is 21,000. So
Did you say it was like packed out completely, or
I'd say it's probably like 18,000,
18,000?
19,000. Like, the pits were completely full.
Okay.
Bro, it was crazy. But
No, that's real.
yeah. And then I like Daniel Caesar a lot, bro.
Mhm.
Fuck with him. I know a lot of songs.
There ain't nothing wrong with a little change up in music, really.
Bro, I be listening to a lot of shit. I like West Side Gun. I'm a proud West Side Gun enjoyer.
Okay.
I know he's definitely not a lot of people's taste, but I fuck.
No, I know he has. I think he has a pretty good fan base.
Hey yo. Yeah, no, he just be rapping about shit. Like, he'll be like, "Have you ever like?" He was like, "Have you ever made love to the pot? I don't think so." Or like having a stroke after smoking too many kilos or whatever. I'm like, no, I've never done that. But I just enjoy his music.
But I want to.
Yeah, bro. He just makes me dream about it and shit.
No, that's real. I mean, like, it's crazy how packed out some of these concerts get. I love going to concerts, and I never go to, like, all the concerts I go to aren't like super crazy amount of people all the time. Like, the most I go to is Suicide Boys because they have a huge fucking fan base.
Great day.
Great day. And I mean, the first Suicide Boys I went to had like over 20,000 people there because it was at Phoenix Raceway.
It's a lot of people, bro.
Dude,
20,000 is a lot
Dude,
of
the
people.
merch lines packed as fuck. Like, it was like exactly what you would think at Travis Scott, but with Suicide Boys.
Crazy, bro.
And I mean, because I mean, you know, I got up on stage and shit, right?
Mhm.
Like, it was even seeing that was surreal. Because I mean, imagine looking at this crowd of 20,000 people that you've never seen before, and like,
Cool.
it's insane. But yeah, no, I like a lot of people go to. I love concerts. that's the final point. I love concerts.
Real.
But yeah, so I mean, have you only gone to Travis Scott when it comes to that, or have you been to other shows?
I've been taken to the Kid Leroy. It's like, I don't know, my Christmas present. I didn't ask for that shit, but I still enjoy going regardless. He was like, yeah, my Christmas present to you is you're coming to see the Kid Leroy with me. I'm like, all right, cool. I still appreciated it though.
Right.
It was still a good concert.
World of Seas.
Pit
Oh
Nice.
shit,
Pit.
that's sick.
for the Kid Leroy. And then I went to see Big Time Rush.
Dude, I want to go. Dude, they're going on tour again.
I know. Dude, they were fucking
Rush with me.
Yeah, you want to go?
Yes, I want to go.
Dude, I totally fucking love
Dude,
Big Time
I don't
Rush.
give a fuck what anyone says. Big Time Rush, crazy. Love their music, bro.
On God. I mean, I don't really be listening to it that much anymore, obviously.
Dude, you know what
but
this new tour is gonna be? They're playing all the songs from every episode.
from every single episode. I went to their first tour that they came back.
Dude, I wish I didn't have the money for that shit. I want to go see them. I'm planning on going. I have Puya next weekend.
Oh yeah.
I want to go see Denzel at the end of this next month.
Curry?
Yeah.
I do listen to some Denzel.
You like Denzel? I was gonna ask about
Little bit.
that. He's coming at the end of March, March 31st, literally last day. We're his first show. So
Really?
Yeah, I'm trying to pop out for that.
Bro, I think we're the first show for the weekend too.
Really? The weekend's probably so expensive. Huh?
I think we are. I don't even.
I know Ian Dior is coming in. I want to see him because I haven't seen him live
Oh, I haven't listened to him
in years.
ever. I do have like a lot of his songs in my like songs though from way back when.
I like his music. I mean, he's kind of more of a pop singer now, but even then, I want to go see him. Pretty sure. What the fuck else is coming out? I don't know. I want to go to a festival. I want to go to When We Were Young Fest. I feel like that would be dope.
I sent it to my family. It's called the Rocklahoma, I think. But it's like a big 3-day, big 3-day fucking August 29th, 30th, and 31st over in Oklahoma. Bunch of rock bands, and then Shinedown is headlining on Sunday. So, I mean, that'd be, if we did go to that, it'd be fucking awesome if we did. But if we did, that'd be 2 Shinedown concerts for me in 1 year, which would be fucking awesome.
I want to start going to like underground shows, low key. I mean, I know you probably more like rap shows. I want to go to like punk shows.
I know,
Like mosh pits.
Yeah, like the crazy like mosh pits in backyards and shit.
I know what you're talking about.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Dude, there's this.
those are bangers.
I see these people post about like they have like these shows at like these skate park. I don't even know where the fuck it's at. It's here in Arizona, but it looks like it's not in the middle of nowhere, and it has a bunch of graffiti and shit all over it. And they do like shows in the fucking like down in where they skate, and they have like mosh pits and shit. It looks crazy as fuck.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's fucking. I don't know. It's the scene out here in Arizona is crazy when it comes to that underground like rock scene. It's interesting, and getting involved with it sounds pretty dope too. But yeah, I mean, if that's I fuck with your music taste. Everyone has their
Thank
own different music taste. I mean, do you?
I knew some of the artists, like maybe 2. I'm gonna be real with you. I do not listen to a lot of that rap, hip hop stuff.
I don't listen to just rap. Like,
I mean, hey, what else? Do you fucking listen
I don't know why, bro. Like, I like Lauryn Hill, like Brent Fayez, Right Next Door, like R&B.
Oh yeah, no, I don't listen to any of that either.
You're like a fake light skin.
I'm
kidding. Nah.
Kumalala.
Headass. No, I'm playing. No, but like, what about, do you like any like rock, like actual music, but not like that. That's not what I meant. Like with instruments,
Like American,
live.
like American, I guess.
Like Green Day.
I don't know,
I guess,
like rock, guitars,
Rock.
drums,
Rock
something.
music.
Yeah,
I like Metallica.
Oh my fucking god, this fucking guy.
What?
I'm listening to Megadeth.
He's
Oh.
So I
Megadeth. He doesn't
Yeah.
like Metallica.
No. I mean, I know they've gotten over their beef, but then what they've done to him is kind of fucked up.
I'm a fake fan then, because I don't even know what the fuck is that. I listen to their albums because one of my
I
fucking
guess.
girlfriends like that at the
He's
time,
not. He's
bro.
not like a. I don't know. he's
Okay,
not a super
then you're
fan.
okay.
Like, I do listen to Metallica, but I don't know any about that shit. Anything about
There is a
that
beef
You're
between
on thin
bands, I
ice.
guess.
But you're okay.
shit. Ride the Lightning is a very good album.
It's cool. What else? Like, just, do you listen to any other rock?
I mean, is Metallica the heaviest you get?
I don't be listening like that emo shit. Or well, like, not like emo shit, but like screamo or like fucking
Yeah, no, the
no.
deathcore death. No, I went to a festival last year called oh fuck, I'm blanking on the name right now. I'm so fucking high.
No, I'm coming down right now.
I don't know, but it was pretty much all those like really.
No,
Yeah, it was those.
I cannot listen to that.
That's like a good chunk of my music.
Yeah, that's what you
That's crazy.
I don't know. My taste in rock is like, I like Deftones. I like.
Oh, I have Deftones songs. Like, Beware is a good Deftones song. Entombed is a good Deftones song.
Tim just like the song that everybody knows too.
Still a
I
Deftones
know
song.
Diamond
It
Eyes.
is. Diamond Eyes is a pretty good song. It's like a lot. They have a lot of popular songs, and they're popular for a reason. I mean, that's how most artists are.
Yeah.
They're popular for a reason.
Mhm.
And I mean, I like a lot of the music. I also listen to like a lot of Midwest emo. So like like everyone makes memes or like people when they turn on music and it's just the worst fucking thing you've ever heard in your life. You're like, yeah, I fucking love this shit. I'm like, hell yeah, I love Midwest emo. I don't know, it's weird.
Is that like Lil Nas X or some shit?
What? No, that's rap. No, Midwest emo is like, you know,
Basement.
no, I wouldn't say Basement. Basement's from the UK, bro.
Are they?
Yeah.
They sound
Dude,
sort of
UK
that.
drill is so ass.
Oh God, no. I'm talking about, you know,
Dexter and the Moon Rock.
no, there's a song. I was on TikTok, and you have TikTok, right? There's a song that was on TikTok. It's Scott Pilgrim versus My GPA. That's Mom Jeans. That's Midwest emo. Hold on, I know you've heard it. Play Mitch. Why is not? Is this Midwest?
Probably because it's
It is.
picking up
Bluetooth disconnected.
audio from-
It was picking up on there. This one. Yeah. That's Midwest emo. That's like the best. That's the only way I can describe it. 'Cause that's the only song you've probably heard by them.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways, music overall is fucking just great, and no matter what you listen to, no matter what fan
Agreed.
base it is, people got brought together by music. Unless you're just an asshole at concerts that are like, "Get the fuck off me!" I'm like, "Why are you in the pit if you don't want to be hit?" Like, why
Oh
are you,
yeah, bro. Like what?
like
I just fucking go like this as much as I can, dude. Like when I'm in the pit, I'm literally like this.
dude, I have times where I literally can't even like I'm being moved around and I can't move at all.
Oh,
can't
yeah,
do
I
anything-
know.
I can't do anything about it. I don't know. It's music overall is just fun, and I have a good time going to concerts, regardless of if I'm wearing my costume or not. Honestly,
The Jesus costume.
it's iconic.
It is.
I can't not go to a concert without it. I feel like people know like I'm the original because I always show up like hella late. Like
Yeah,
people-
really?
I always get there. People are like, "Yo, there's a Jesus here too," and I'm like, "Yeah." I always get here like pretty late. Like I don't want to get there early. Fuck that. I don't want to wait in line forever. I'm just gonna wait till the line starts going inside.
I don't know. I'd pay for the whole ticket. I want to see the whole show, except for.
Well,
the
no,
one
no.
time-
I'm gonna see the whole show. I get there before the show starts.
Oh, you mean just?
But like before they start letting people in,
Mm.
like I'm not gonna sit there and get to the front of the line and be there for fucking 3-4 hours. I don't care that much.
Yeah. No.
I'm gonna get in like 30 minutes waiting outside in the back of the line.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
It's just because everybody wants to get to the front of the pit. I don't really care that much because I know I'm gonna be moshing regardless. So I'm gonna lose my spot even if I try to get to the front of the pit.
Oh, agreed. Yeah.
I mean, maybe if I was like going there, not just like that, I'd maybe like, oh, maybe I do want to get to the front of the pit. But even if you're at the front of the pit, dude, you're gonna get fucking squished at the front.
Yeah, dude. No, being at the front, Loki kind of sucks.
Dude, yeah, like, oh my god, I'm right here, but being pushed up against the
Yeah.
fence. I don't know. You have an opportunity for the artist to get your phone, but I also have the opportunity for the artist to pull me up on stage. So I like. I'll
Dude,
trade
you are
off-
wearing the
trade
Jesus
off.
costume.
Right, like I'll take you know my preference over trying to get to the front of the fucking hit or whatever.
Trade offs.
Yeah, it really is.
Bro, when you posted that on your story of you going on stage, it was with who was it with? again?
Was it the one with Ski Mask or?
It was Ski Mask, yes.
Yeah.
Bro, I was at work when I saw this shit. I showed fucking everyone. I was like, dude, look at my friend on stage as Jesus right now. It's Ski Mask.
Dude, that shit was crazy because I don't know if I've ever like sat down and explained how the interaction went because it was
No.
during the Juice WRLD and X tribute set
Mhm.
and they were playing an X song and someone told me they were gonna get me up on their shoulders during the ski set before the set even started. So I'm like, okay, cool, I'll let you know. So during the song, I'm like, hey, yo, get me up on your shoulders. He got me up because I had a pack of Newports for ski. And I wasn't sure if he had stopped smoking at that point, but I just wanted to do it just because it's like iconic, you know, ski mask and Newports. And so he walked over and I was singing the song and he was like rapping it. He like walked over to the side of the stage where I was at and he was like, he did this and I fucking threw the pack of Newports and it like flew past him and he like looked back to me and then he was like, and I'm like, oh shit. And so he like told the security to let me pull me up and get me up on stage pretty much. And so everyone let me through because I was just still on this dude's shoulders, and security lifted me up, set me down, and walked me up to the back. And then as soon as I got up there, like the X song ended and Juice WRLD, Legends by Juice WRLD started playing.
Yeah.
And which I think is like really fucking iconic.
Yeah.
And so yeah, and then like I was just up there, I sang the whole song, like I got to hug Ski Mask, like people were like, why didn't you start recording? And I'm like, bro, I was just living in the moment. I got videos regardless.
Yeah, no, there are a bunch of fucking videos.
Like and like I got this dope ass picture, which I mean I don't keep it as my lock screen all the time, but I just have it just kind of. If I can open my fucking phone, that'd be great. I just kind of have it just to show people like whenever they ask.
That's tough.
They're like, oh my god, that's you, and I'm like, yeah. But yeah, no, it's cool, it's fun, I enjoy it, and I have a good time. And it's not even about the attention. It never is. It's always about because. There's should start.
No,
to end
now
right
that we're
here.
podcasting, it is about the attention.
Well, now it is, but like when I was no, but like no, doing it in general, like it was never about the attention. It was always about just getting the crowd more hyped up. Because every time they see me, like they'll be like, "Oh, like everyone's hyped up," and then they see Jesus walk out in the center, and everyone just instantly it just raises the fucking vibe that much more. Camera died. Turn it off.
That one's about to die. So that's the end.
We're gonna end it abruptly right there.
Yeah,
Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me,
Hunter.
It was very good smoking with you guys.
I appreciate you for
Holy
coming.
shit.
That was Hunterception with your host Hunter and your guest Hunter and your other host Zach. Jesus, that's right, yeah.
This guy. I hope you guys have a great time. Had a great time.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys in the next episode. I gotta make this a question.
I don't
You
know,
will
because-
see us in
because
won't me. You won't
this
see
was
me.
a really
but you'll
long
see them
episode,
in
and
the
we
next
aren't sure if
episode.
we're gonna retain people this time.
We'll see us in the next episode.
Later.
She don't know me no more. They all see my bank and keep talking about it.
Hell yeah.
Your mom.
My name, that's why I'm the king of the shore. Jesus riding Dolo, yeah, he pulled up to the club. I've been pouring solo, yeah, that's the name of my cup. I've been going solo cause I can't love a bitch. You put herself out like a slug. Still gon' feel the lust, feel it in the guts. After I bust, I'm feeling disgust. Let's discuss all of our tragedies over the recent times. Everything crashing and burning out due to some wicked sides.